And welcome in, everybody. Thanks so much for stopping by as we are back on Behind the Arc Basketball. Once again, calling play-by-play tonight for a great matchup in store here for the NBA on Friday night. We got a great battle between the Miami Heat at home, second in the Eastern Conference, 31-13 overall this season, 16-7 at home as they take on the LA Clippers with a record of 31-14, 12-10 on the road. And number 3 in the Western Conference at the moment. Welcome, guys, into the stream here. Welcome in Cole. Welcome in Old Head Deuce. Thanks so much, everybody, for stopping by on the channel. And before I start off the stream, make sure to smash the like down below, hit the subscribe button as well here, as we'll tip off in around 15 minutes from now with play-by-play of basketball action. But taking a look at this matchup tonight here, Jimmy Butler. He's just been a star this season for Miami Heat, and Dwayne Wade even said perfect fit for Jimmy Buckets here, as he is averaging just above 20 points per game for the Miami Heat this season. They're coming off 2 straight victories where they had just multiple three-pointers made in the last 2 games that they have won. Going back to Monday night, they took on the Sacramento Kings, beat them 118-113 the final. The Heat made 16 three-point shots. Kendrick Nunn dropped down 25 points. James Johnson had 22 points. And then fast forward over to Wednesday night against the Washington Wizards. Another great night there for the Miami Heat. Tyler Hero, career high. 7 made three-point shots for Hero as they beat the Wizards 134-129. They made 17 three-pointers by their team alone during that game. Jimmy Butler had a double-double, 24 points and 10 assists. Hey, welcome in, Vaughn. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Over on the channel tonight. I hope your week went well here. I'm glad to see that you're on my stream. So you are here. You made it, Vaughn. So that is awesome. Let me know how you did in school this week. Hopefully it was much better than what you had expected. Hey, welcome in, Not Tromar. Welcome back to the channel. Yes, I heard that about like an hour ago or so. The news broke about that. So let's see here. Willie Cauley-Stein of the Golden State Warriors traded over to the Dallas Mavericks now. So Dwight Powell went down earlier in the week for the Mavericks, as he is done for the rest of the season with an Achilles injury for Dwight Powell. And that means they were in search for a big man, and they got one with Willie Cauley-Stein of the Golden State Warriors. And Willie Cauley-Stein sent to Dallas now. So the Mavericks get Willie Cauley-Stein for a 2020 second-round draft pick. So that's the news story right there with what happened with the trade that went down. Hey, welcome in, Jason. Thanks so much here. NBA Guru Jason on the channel says, we the North. Welcome in, my man. Thanks so much for stopping by. Vaughn here, those kids haven't talked to him over the past couple of days. Okay, awesome. There you go. You're able to avoid that. Awesome. So that's good. You're not associating yourself with that crowd. Hey, welcome on Sportscaster, Bubble Boy 209, also Gavin from the Hammer 35. Thank you guys so much for stopping by on Sportscaster. Hey, welcome in, Patrick. Thanks so much for stopping by once again. We're going to tip off less than 12 minutes from now between these two teams tonight. For the LA Clippers here, they're coming off a bad loss Wednesday night at the Atlanta Hawks. They lost that game 102-95 against the worst team in the Eastern Conference. Minus 13 on the board, 71-58 for the Clippers in that game. Kawhi did not play because they had played the day before, the Tuesday night, on a back-to-back. So no Kawhi for that game, but Lou Williams dropped down 18, and Montrezl Harrell dropped down 30, the leading scorer, back on Wednesday night. Backtracking here to Tuesday night, they took on the Mavericks. Great game that it was a close one, and the Clippers came out victorious by a close score there against Dallas. But Kawhi dropping down 36, same as Luka Doncic in that matchup. And Lou Williams once again, as it looks like he's going up once again for another year for the sixth man there for Lou Williams once again. He dropped down 32, by the way, against the Pelicans back on Saturday, and Kawhi had 39. So let's see, Not Tromar putting out, imagine first and second round pick to the Warriors. Oh man, that would be quite something for Golden State to stock up for next season, if they were able to pull that off. Hey, welcome in, Landon, here to the channel. He is ready. He's going to be calling the Kentucky game tomorrow. Awesome, man. So, yeah, I do plan to be back, guys, tomorrow. Kentucky versus Texas Tech, 6 p.m. Eastern. I'll be out tomorrow, 9 to 4:30, but I should be back for the next game tomorrow, 6 p.m. with Kentucky versus Texas Tech. Hey, welcome in, Vegas Vix. Love the new logo, man. That's awesome. You got a sweet looking V right there in the logo. That's pretty cool, dude. He's finally done with his midterms. That's awesome. Hopefully, you had the best there with your midterms and everything. Yes, I heard about that today. It was announced Khalil Whitney for Kentucky. He announced that he's leaving the program now, so that is official. I don't know where he's going, but I feel like one of the sources said that he could have like strong ties over to Illinois to possibly play for the Fighting Illini, but we'll see where Khalil Whitney ends up there. But that's too bad because he was in, I think he was he was like recruited like top 35 of his recruiting class for 2019 for Khalil Whitney, and his playing time just dropped and dropped and dropped. I remember the beginning of the season, he was getting like 15 to 20 minutes. And then the last game against Georgia, he barely got any minutes. I think he only got 2 or 3 minutes during that game against Georgia. Patrick putting out his best 6 man, Jason Terry. Right there. Jason Terry was the man. Oh my gosh, yeah, Patrick in the last stream that I did, the 76ers game against Toronto on Wednesday, Patrick was reminding me about AI with Allen Iverson. I went into my closet right before this game, dug out an Allen Iverson jersey. So, I'll be calling Celtics versus 76ers, not this Saturday, but the following Saturday over on ABC. I'm gonna go out to the living room where I usually do my Patriot streams on. I did my Christmas night stream, the Lakers versus Clippers there, and I'm gonna put the nice vintage AI jersey out there. Got a couple of Celtics jerseys to put out there too, with Kemba Walker, Jason Tatum. Got a sweet throwback, the green and the black with Paul Pierce back in the day as well that I have. So I'll do that. Not this Saturday, but the following Saturday, Celtics play the 76ers. Vaughn here puts, he stands by his gym teacher's rum selection in the boys' locker room because he has a feeling that he could get beaten up by those gangsters. I don't think that they're gonna beat you up with like a bunch of kids in the class there, like surrounding you or so, like, or if the teacher's like near, they're not gonna beat you up just in open space or so, and if they do, there's gonna be a stop to it. It's going to be a stop to it all. Yeah. But I'm glad for you, Vaughn, that you had a much better week this week. So we have about 7.5 minutes before we tip off. Landon putting out here, have to move on from this, go to Lubbock and win for Kentucky basketball. Yeah, Kentucky, huge game tomorrow as part of that Big 12 SEC Challenge in Lubbock, Texas, taking on Texas Tech. Before we start the stream, if you guys are new, make sure to smash the like, hit the thumbs up down below, hit the subscribe button, as well as I call play-by-play here of basketball action on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Hey, welcome in. I don't know anymore. Am I going to call the Pro Bowl? I will not be around, I don't think, to call the Pro Bowl. I'm gonna take Celtics versus Pelicans during Sunday because I'm gonna be out for most of Sunday. I'm gonna be at my girlfriend's, I think, from 10 to 3. And then I'm gonna take Celtics versus Pelicans at 6 o'clock for that game after I get home. Let's see here, a couple of games going on right now as we got some of the games already at halftime here. Celtics Magic lead by 4, 57-53 is the score. Look at that, Kemba Walker, 27 points in the first half for the Celtics. He's going to have to carry his team to victory like he did during his entire career at Charlotte. Basically, no Jason Tatum tonight for the Celtics, and also no Jaylen Brown as he will be needed big time in tonight's game for Kemba Walker. 27 points, Gordon Hayward with 10 points. Basically, nobody else, though, helping out. Daniel Tice is the number 3 scorer at the moment for the C's with 6 points. But they're only down by 4 at halftime against the Orlando Magic. Orlando leading scorer Evan Fournier. He's got 15 at halftime for the Magic. Other games going on in the NBA that already tipped off tonight. Grizzlies lead the Pistons 66-61 at half. Jaren Jackson Jr., 24 points at halftime for Memphis. The Knicks leading the Raptors, this one at Madison Square Garden, 35-27 the score. Kyle Lowry with 7 for the Raptors. Julius Randle, 5 points, 5 rebounds, 2 blocks so far for the Knicks for Randle. And the Milwaukee Bucks already beat the Charlotte Hornets today, earlier in the afternoon game. 116-103 the final. Giannis double-double. 30 points, 16 rebounds as Giannis was named as the All-Star captain once again. Same as LeBron James as he was announced All-Star captain once again. Welcome on Sportscaster, John84. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Let's see here. SEC needs to win the challenge there, Landon is putting out. Yeah, the Big 12 has got some really tough teams at the top. Baylor, Kansas, West Virginia, Texas Tech. They got some really tough teams there at the top, and the SEC doesn't really have many ranked teams, but I disagree with that. I feel like Florida and LSU should definitely be ranked. I feel like they're much better than what people think they are. So I feel like Florida and LSU should be ranked. And by the way, guys, I don't know if anybody follows Memphis college basketball for the Memphis Tigers, but what a disaster they had earlier this week. I think it was on Wednesday. They lost to Tulsa 80-40 final score in that game. They lost to Tulsa, and Memphis was ranked number 20 in the top 25. That is just a terrible loss. Let's see, right back to the chat. Vegas Vic's putting out, did I hear about the disease that is spreading? Yes, I heard about the disease that is spreading there. It's coming in from China, I guess. Just hopefully it's not anywhere near where all of us are with the disease or so. Hopefully we can all avoid it here. Landon putting out in his preview, picked Florida to upset. Yes, I think they're going to do it this week. Florida's coming in hot. They haven't been that great like consistently, but Florida was one of my preseason early picks, but they kind of struggled to get it together early on, but I feel like they're getting it going throughout like the past couple weeks ago or so for Florida. I feel like they do have a really good chance to take down Baylor. So we're going to tip off this game a couple minutes from now, everybody. If you guys enjoy what I do, make sure to hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe, as I call play-by-play basketball here on the channel. So I think that Florida has a really good chance to knock down Baylor too tomorrow night. Let's see. Yes, that's going to be a huge matchup. Kentucky versus Texas Tech. I heard that the tickets to that were just off the chain, just so expensive. That game, by the way, is at Texas Tech. Texas Tech doesn't shoot too good. Yeah, the Big 12, I feel like, is more defensive than the SEC. I feel like offense has been like a bigger component for the SEC teams this year, whereas like the Big 12 is like defensive minded this season. Texas Tech is like a top 25 defense, I believe, in college basketball. Baylor's a top 10. So they're more defensive minded. I'm shocked that West Virginia has been able to hold their own though, because that team is more like younger underclassmen for West Virginia. So I'm shocked that they're top 25. Yes, Memphis was really good early on the season. They had James Wiseman, the #1 recruit for college basketball for 2019, and then James Wiseman announced that he was leaving the program and going to enter the NBA draft. He was suspended all the way to the beginning of 2020 anyway because of the whole thing with head coach Penny Hardaway paying his family money to move him to Memphis, Tennessee, move Wiseman to Memphis and recruit him. So I think it was like $11,500 on the table because of that, and Wiseman got a suspension because of that. But the head coach, who was the one who gave the parents money, wasn't disciplined at that at all. But Memphis just keeps on dropping down. I'm not even sure if they're gonna make the tournament, honestly. They had a terrible loss, by the way, against Tulsa. I think it was on Wednesday. I have no clue how they're going to bounce back from that, but that is tough. You lose by 40 points against Tulsa, who wasn't even in the tournament picture until now. They are right now an at-large in the tournament picture. So, yeah, if Baylor loses, yeah, it looks like Gonzaga will be back to #1, and that's... Yep, that's when you know Kentucky is in town. Kentucky with a huge matchup, Texas Tech. We're going to have to see who's able to stop Nick Richards there for Kentucky, because Texas Tech is more like a lot of younger players on their team. Alright, we're going to tip off this game in a couple minutes, everybody. Thanks so much for stopping by as we are back on the Sports Dish on Sportscaster, also on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube, calling play-by-play tonight. Hey, welcome on Sportscaster. Gavin putting out here, Royals catcher Salvador Perez becoming a U.S. citizen during the Royals Fan Fest today. Wow. So, there we go for Salvador Perez, an accomplishment there for him as he has become a U.S. citizen. Awesome news. Thanks so much for the update there. Alright, great matchup tonight in store. The Clippers, #3 in the Western Conference, taking on the Miami Heat, #2 in the Eastern Conference. for this matchup tonight. Miami exceeding expectations big time. The rookie, Tyler Hero, number 13 NBA draft pick in the class of 2019, as he dropped down 7 3-point shots, a career high for him against the Washington Wizards on Wednesday night. Miami as a team has made 33 total 3-point shots, winning the past 2 games. 17 3-pointers against the Wizards on Wednesday, 16 against the Sacramento King. Can they keep this up against the Clippers tonight? Jimmy Butler, Tyler Hero, Duncan Robinson, Bam Adebayo, and Myers Leonard round up the starting 5 tonight for the Miami Heat. As we're going to get ready to tip this one off. This is at Miami's court tonight between these two teams. Hey, welcome on Sportscaster. I don't know anymore. Thanks so much for stopping by as well over there. Yeah, I heard it was a lot of money for that ticket price. So wow, that is $395 for the average ticket. That's insane. That is insane. Vaughn pointing out you picked Memphis to be a dark horse to make it to the Final Four early in the season. I think I do remember that. Oh, wow. Those are fresh jerseys tonight. Miami going in a full, light blue with a pink on them. Pink outline to the white lettering. That is awesome. The city jerseys tonight for the Miami Heat in this matchup. So I got to get used to that. LA Clippers going with their black uniforms for this one. White lettering. As this ball gets tipped off, Clippers get the possession first. Clippers going right to left on the screen. And Miami going left to right. Clippers have it. Kawhi is out there. Left wing perimeter as they start with Shamet. Shamet with the basketball now for the Clippers. As they have it top of the key. Hand this one off to Kawhi. Kawhi now swings it back over to Shamet. Shamet, left elbow, into the hands of Zubac. Zubac swings it back over to the left wing of the perimeter. They have it at the left corner, and they lose control of it. It goes out of bounds by the Clippers. So turnover, first possession. The hands of Jerome Robinson dribbles out of bounds with it. Lost control, and it goes back to the Heat. 11:30 left to go in the first quarter here in the stream. Yes, Michigan State lost last night against Indiana. It was a close game. I think they lost by 4 against Indiana. It was at Indiana's court. Top of the key for the Heat. Tyler Hero swings it over to the left wing perimeter. They pass it now into the hands of Adebayo. Adebayo takes the jumper. Left elbow, no good. Rebounded by the Clippers. Clippers with the basketball. 11:10 left to go in the first quarter. They dribble now at the top of the free throw circle. Take the jumper. This one's up. This one, no good. Hits back iron. Rebound by the Miami Heat. Kendrick Nunn. Alright, no, that's Jimmy Butler, actually. Jimmy Butler with the ball. Takes the left baseline jumper. This one's up. I think Kendrick Nunn today is actually out for this game for Miami. Yeah, those are going to be tough numbers to read tonight. The pink numbers on the back of their uniforms. That's crazy. So we got shots coming up here by Jimmy Butler at the free throw line. Shooting 2 for Miami as he was fouled as he took the left baseline jumper. First shot here by Butler. This one's up. This one's good. Miami leads at 1-0. First minute of the game right now. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to drop the like, hit the subscribe as I call play-by-play basketball action as we're on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Second shot by Butler. That one's good as well. 2-0. Heat lead it. Clippers with the ball. Dribble past the half-court logo. Into the hands of Jerome Robinson. Robinson guarded by Hero. Top of the key. Swings it over. Top of the key. They take a 3. This one's up. No good. Hits the back iron. Rebounded by the Heat. The Heat with the ball. Butler swings it over to the right wing to Adebayo. Adebayo now with the basketball. Over to Butler. Butler. Back over to the right wing of the perimeter. They make their move inside low post. Jimmy Butler, floater. This one's up. This one's good. Jimmy Butler with all 4 points so far by Miami. 4-0 through the first minute and a half of the first quarter. Jerome Robinson with the ball. Dishes it back over to Kawhi. Kawhi, right wing perimeter now into the hands of Zubac. Zubac takes the jumper. It's good. 4-2 as the Clippers are on the board in this one. Heat with the basketball. Dribbling past the half-court logo now. Top of the key, Butler. Butler, handoff, Hero. Hero makes his move at the right elbow. Hero dribbles back outside, takes an open 3. This one's up. No good, though. Hits the back iron. Rebound by the Clippers. Clippers to the first 2 minutes. Go full court outlet pass underneath the Zubac. Swings it back outside. Left corner perimeter. Robinson. Dribble drive, low post. Oh, he's denied. Into the air right there in the block for Miami. Miami 2-on-1 fast break. Going to the cup. They put it up and in. Off the backboard once again by Jimmy Butler. He's got all 6 tonight. 6-2 the score so far in this one. Heat lead it. 9:40 left to go in the first quarter. Clippers swings it over. Kawhi has it at the top of the key now. As Kawhi makes his move to his right. Takes the jumper right elbow. This one. No good off the mark. Hits the back iron. Rebound by the Heat. Miami with the basketball. Takes it past the half-court logo. Tyler Hero. The former Kentucky Wildcat lobs it over to the top into the hands of Meyers Leonard. Leonard has it, top of the key, swings it out to Butler. Butler at the right wing of the perimeter, 8 on the shot clock, dribble drive, makes his move inside, free throw circle, bounce pass, low post to his teammate. That jumper no good by Leonard, and the key hit the rim short, rebounded by the Clippers. Clippers with it. Through the first 3 minutes of the first quarter right now, they back out to the top of the key. Robinson swings it over into the lane, and Kawhi jamming it down right there in between the gap for 2. It's a 2-point game. 6-4 to score right now. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to drop the like, hit the subscribe as I call play-by-play basketball action as we're on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube, also on Sportscaster tonight. Tyler Hero swings it over to Meyers Leonard, left baseline. Leonard dribbling to the left elbow. Look at the passes, swings it back out on the top to Butler. Butler with the basketball, thinking about taking a 3. Guarded by Kawhi, makes his move inside, free throw circle jumper. This one's up, no good. Hits the rim, rebounded by the Clippers. 6-4 to score, 8:25 left to go in the first. Hey, welcome on Sportscaster. Thanks so much, Sam, for dropping by here. I appreciate it. Clippers float up the shot on the key. That one's no good. Rebounded by Butler. Butler with the ball past the half-court logo. They have it at the right wing of the perimeter. Now into the hands of Adebayo. Swings it back out to the top of the key. Over to Butler. Butler makes his move inside. Hook shot. This one's up. No good. Hit the rim short, though. Rebounded Clippers. Clippers with the basketball. 8 minutes left to go. In the first, they take the right baseline jumper. That one's up. No good. A miss. Clippers. A rough start tonight. Yes, indeed. Happy Friday, by the way, Sam, to you as well. Heat take a 3. Left wing. They knock it down. Tyler Hero back to his heroics from Wednesday night. He dropped down 7 3-point shots, a career high, as he had 25 from the bench tonight. He drops down his first triple of the game. We take a timeout here in this game. 9-4 to score. If you guys are new to the YouTube channel, make sure to drop the like here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube and hit the subscribe as well. We'll be back here right after these messages on YouTube and Sportscaster. Yeah, Celtics are short-handed tonight. Kemba Walker, though, what a first half though for Kemba. He is carrying the team exactly what he did at Charlotte, basically with Kemba Walker. But man, just carrying the team throughout tonight. No Jason Tatum, no Jaylen Brown, and they're only down by 2 from when I'm looking at the scoreboard. Scoreboard update with you guys right now. Magic lead the Celtics 64-62. 7:08 left to go in the third quarter. Kemba with 27 points. Evan Fournier for the Magic with 18. Other games going on tonight looks like this. Grizzlies lead the Pistons 66-61 at halftime. Raptors up against the Knicks 43-40. Let's see it right back in the chat. Yeah, so Michigan State got upset again, what Landon put out. Yesterday lost to Indiana. Indiana trying to look for a bubble spot. Okay, so Indiana plays Maryland on Sunday. That's another one of those big games there for the Hoosiers that they have a chance to prove it. And they can have a chance to beat Maryland going into that game. That's going to be a good matchup. Maryland's been so good at their home court this season, but away from home, they've just struggled so far this year. So I'm going to be interested to see what Maryland team exactly shows up for that matchup. Let's see. Hope happy landing tomorrow night after Kentucky game. Yes, hope happy landing there for tomorrow after that Kentucky game. Huge matchup with Kentucky versus Texas Tech. Kind of gets you to kind of realize where the SEC and Big 12, where both of those conferences actually lands up with the SEC Big 12 challenge. So that is cool. We kind of have a bigger picture of the top games in the conference, like Florida, Baylor, Texas Tech, Kentucky. It's those games that will have a better idea about who these teams actually are when another non-conference game that takes place during January. So right now we're just on break, taking a look, leading scores of this game right now. For the Miami Heat, Jimmy Butler leading the scoring with 6 points. Tyler Hero with 3 so far. Clippers shooting the ball, or struggling to shoot, at 22% at the moment so far from the court. Heat barely doing any better so far in this game by Miami, shooting the ball at 33%. 9-4 is the score. We'll get back in just a moment here as we are on YouTube and Sportscaster tonight calling play-by-play basketball action. Yeah, definitely good games tomorrow for sure in store. So tomorrow night, tomorrow I'll be out from 9 to 4:30. I'll be back. I should be back for Texas Tech versus Kentucky for you guys tomorrow at 6 o'clock. That's the only game that I do plan tomorrow because I'm going to be doing the Celtics versus the Pelicans on Sunday night as well. So I'm going to be doing that game at 6 o'clock. And then I do plan to do some more streams for you guys. I think it's going to be college Monday and Tuesday. So we get back to action. Heat in their city jerseys for this matchup. Those jerseys look so sweet. Light blue with the pink numbering on them. As we get back to action. Clippers with the basketball, dribble past the half-court logo here with Jerome Robinson. Robinson swings this one inside of Kawhi. Kawhi tried to drop the hammer, though, miss the slam dunk, though, and the lane gets rebounded by the Heat. Full court pass, low post, and they jam it down with the two hands. Going in for the slam by the Heat right there as they extend their lead to 7. 11-4 to score, 7:25 left to go in the first quarter. Clippers take the jump shot that gets blocked by the Heat. Heat transition, lobbed over the top, the alley-oop jam for another 2 points by Miami. 13-4, they're coming out firing tonight. 7:10 left to go in the first quarter right now. Clippers with the basketball, top of the key into the hands of Shamet. Shamet swings it back over to Kawhi. Kawhi now with the ball. Makes his move top of the free throw circle. Kawhi dribbles right elbow. Swings this one to the right baseline. And the Clippers, what's the call here? Did they step out of bounds or not? We cut to the replay highlight reel in just a moment. I'll update you guys with what this call is on the court. What are you going to eat tomorrow, Vaughn puts here? I bet it's going to be pizza again. Pizza and no trip to San Francisco, though, I believe. You were telling me that you usually go out to San Francisco on a Saturday. Clippers will get it back, so that was a reach and fall committed by the Heat. Dribble drive. Low post inside. Shamet puts up the jumper. Got it. 13-6 now the score, and this one 6:40 left to go in the first quarter in this game. Butler dribbles the ball past the half-court logo now for Miami. Butler guarded at the top of the key. Swings it over to Hero. Back over to Butler. Dribbling towards his right. Now over to Hero. Hero makes his move inside at the right baseline. Tyler Hero dribbles back to the right wing of the three-point perimeter. As he is guarded by Jerome Robinson and the Clippers. Step back three by Hero. This one's up. No good off the mark. Ball gets tipped out of bounds at the baseline. The refs say there was touch lost by Lou Williams of the Clippers. And the Heat will get it back here with 6:21 left to go on the clock. Yes, indeed. Texas Tech, Kentucky. That's going to be a fun game to watch for sure tomorrow night. This jumper off the inbound. They take it. It's up there now, and it's good, nice and solid by the Heat to put it up and in for 2. It's Bam Adebayo. 6:10 left to go in the first quarter. Clippers trail by 9 now. The Clippers have it at the right baseline. Take a deep 2. This one is up. This one is good. Nice jumper to take that one. Jerome Robinson hits it. Actually, it's going to be a 3. They say it's a 3. It was behind the right corner of the three-point arc. 15-9 to score. 5:50 left to go in the first quarter. Butler swings it back over to Hero. Takes a 3 of his own. It's up. And it's good, actually. Yeah, that was Myers Leonard. That was Myers Leonard who took the 3-point shot. So Leonard took the 3. It's 18-9. 5:40 left to go in the first quarter. Kawhi taking a 3 his own. This one right wing off the mark. Back iron. No good. Rebound Miami. Miami with the basketball. Tyler Hero swings it back out. Now they have it back over to Hero. Hero dribbling at the free throw circle. Oh, almost lost control of it. Gets it back though. Hero jacks up a 3. Top of the keys. Got it. Money on that one by Tyler Hero. What a great signing to have for this group. Tyler Hero drops down his second triple of the game. He's got 6. Kawhi has at the top of the free throw circle. Makes his move inside with a layup. This one too high off the backboard. Offensive rebound. Zubac can't get it. He's denied. In the low post. 3-on-2. Fast break. They put up another jumper. It's up. It is good. The Heat put down another one from the outside right there. That time by Duncan Robinson. 24-9 is the score. The Heat, they're getting the crowd into this one. Make sure to drop the like. Hit the subscribe here as I call play-by-play basketball action as we are on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. The youngsters of this team. I remember calling these players in the Summer League not too long ago. Back in July, we were calling Duncan Robinson. We were calling Tyler Hero there in the Summer League. And wow, they are showing it tonight in this one so far. As we go on commercial break, it's 24-9 the score. Alright, so let's see. Right back in the chat now since we're on break. Vaughn putting the disease has spread South Korea, China, Japan, and Thailand. Wow. Yeah, that I heard about that disease, man. So it's just all throughout Asia basically now. That's terrible. No San Francisco tomorrow for Vaughn. Yeah, I do remember you were telling me about that earlier in the week. So right now we're just on break, everybody. The Heat came out firing and shooting from behind the arc like they've been doing the past 2 games. 33 3-point shots made in the past two games here for the Miami Heat, as they are leading this one, crushing the Clippers so far, 24-9, leading the way in scoring, while the Heat have 4 players tied with 6 points for the leader now in scoring. 6 by Adebayo, 6 by Butler, 6 by Duncan Robinson, also 6 by Tyler Hero. All the starting 5. Adebayo, Butler, Leonard, Robinson, and Hero. Every single one of those players so far has played 7 total minutes. As far as the Clippers, so far in this game right now, for the Clippers, the leading scorer at the moment is Landry Shamet. He has got 5 points so far in this game. Kawhi with only 2 in this one. He is struggling 1 for 6 from the floor. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to drop the like, hit the subscribe here as I call play-by-play basketball action as we are on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. We'll update you guys throughout the scores, what's going on throughout the NBA, throughout the night here as well. What would happen if the disease spread into the United States? Well, people would get the disease and hopefully it would just stop or so. And it just wouldn't keep on spreading and spreading and spreading for a prolonged time. Hopefully it wouldn't be anything serious like it was. I remember like 5 years ago, I remember I was a freshman in college and the whole talk was about the Ebola virus with the whole thing that happened. That was 5 years ago when I was a freshman in college. Yeah, I don't know anymore. Put here, he didn't know that the NBA plays games in Paris. Yeah, I had no clue about that, honestly, until I saw that a couple of days ago about that. Yeah, so welcome to the channel here. Ninja Ryan JR, welcome to the channel. I appreciate it for stopping by. Yeah, so Bucks Hornets played today for the first ever game. So yeah, today was the first ever game. So that's why that game was at like in the afternoon today. So it was a different time. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the like, hit the subscribe here. I call play-by-play basketball as we are on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Duncan Robinson hit a 3-point shot. Tyler Hero has hit 2 so far in tonight's game as this team coming out firing so far in all cylinders as a Heat lead in their city uniforms tonight at home. 24-9. We get back to action. Clippers with the basketball. They dribble past the half-court logo. 4:50 left to go in the first quarter. Clippers have it. At the right wing of the perimeter to the hands of Montrezl Harrell. Harrell with the basketball. And he puts it into the hands now of Lou Williams. Williams tried to go up and shoot it, but it's going to be called when an up and down. So Lou Williams called for the up and down, and the ball goes back to the Heat. 4:45 left to go in the first quarter. Miami with the ball. They inbound it. Dribble it past the half-court logo. Jimmy Butler now at the top of the key. As he is guarded by Kawhi, swings it over to Duncan Robinson. Bounce pass to the right elbow. Adebayo. Adebayo now with the basketball. Puts it into the hands of Tyler Hero. Takes the right baseline jumper. This one's up. No good off back iron. Rebound Clippers. Clippers with the basketball. Yeah, indeed. That was history made. An international game for the NBA. Dribble drive inside as the Clippers get the layup to fall with Kawhi. And Kawhi now has 4 points. And he'll go to the free throw line to see if he can complete the 3-point play. Kawhi guarded there. Low post by Jimmy Butler. Butler picks up the foul. As Kawhi will go to the free throw line and shoot the and one. Welcome, guys, all to the stream. 4:20 left to go in the first quarter. Kawhi here at the free throw line. If you guys are new to the channel, drop the like, hit the subscribe. Also, feel free, everyone, let me know who you're rooting for in this matchup tonight. As Kawhi hits the shot, the free throw line completes the 3-point play. 24-12 to score. Heat have the basketball. Right wing perimeter, making their move inside. On the dribble drive, low post floats up. The shot no good off the back iron by Bam Adebayo. Gets tipped out of bounds. Last touch, though, by the Clippers, and the Heat will get it back. 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Heat will inbound this one right in their front court underneath their hoop. Checking out of the game right now for the Clippers, number 1, Jerome Robinson. Welcome on the channel. Jannard, welcome on the channel here. Thanks so much for being a part here. Jannard gets a shout out. Welcome in here to the channel. Don't forget to drop the like, hit the subscribe. 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter. As they inbound it here for the Heat. Swing it over to the right wing perimeter now for Miami. Into the hands of James Johnson. Johnson passes it to Duncan Robinson. Swings it back outside. They take a 3. James Johnson, no good from behind the arc. And the ball gets rebounded by the Clippers. They put the ball now into the hands of Harrell. Dribbles past the half-court logo now. As they make their move inside. Low post. Montrezl Harrell, back in his way, low post here for the Clippers. Swings it back out to the right wing, the 3-point perimeter. Passing to the right baseline, a little floater in the key, lots of contact. And the Heat, I believe, will pick up the foul with 3:36 left to go on the clock here in the first quarter. They have the 12-point lead at the moment. Yeah, so the numbers for this game, I think the numbers are going to be pretty good for this stream tonight because Miami has a huge following in Cuba. So I haven't done the Heat all this season, so this is awesome. We get to see the Heat for like the first time this year. They're going to have 2 shots coming up at the free throw line by the Clippers. The first one, this one is up. This one is good at the free throw line. It's an 11-point game. 24-13 is the score. Welcome, guys, to the channel tonight. I call play-by-play of basketball action here. NBA playoffs, college basketball, the March Madness tournament, all on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Second shot, this one a miss at the free throw line. Clippers try to get the rebound, but Myles Leonard gets it beforehand. The Heat have the basketball, dribbling past the half-court logo now for Miami. They have it at the top of the key for the Heat. Into the hands of James Johnson. Swings it back to the left wing. Miami takes a 3. That one's off the mark. Hits the rim short. Rebounded by JaMychal Green of the Clippers. Clippers pass it over to the right baseline. Clippers with 3:15 left to go on the clock. They take the right elbow jumper. This one no good off the iron and rebounded by James Johnson of Miami. Miami now with the basketball. Top of the key. Making their move to the right elbow. Now they have it at the left corner. The 3-point perimeter. Bounce pass. At the left baseline. Oh, nice feed. Low post in the backdoor cut. They couldn't get it. We get a foul. Low post here. Stops the clock. 2:56 left to go. Tyler Herro had a good opportunity right there, and he gets fouled from behind. So Herro, who was a top 5 free throw shooter last year in college basketball, goes to the free throw line to shoot 2 for the youngster. Am I a Clippers fan? I actually am not. I'm a Celtics fan, by the way. So I'm from Massachusetts, but I cover play-by-play of all different types of teams here. So I have like a mix of different teams. This is the first time I've called the Heat all this season, by the way. Herro just missed his first one at the free throw line. But if you guys like basketball, NBA, college basketball, March Madness tournament, drop the like, hit the subscribe on the channels. I try to be as fair as to many of the teams as possible. Whatever comes in a national platform is the games that I'm able to get either on ESPN or ABC. For the college stuff, I get on CBS or Fox. That's a jumper. Low post, and the Clippers put it up and in. Cuts the deficit now to 9. 24-15 the score. Heat with the basketball, 2:30 left to go in the first quarter. They make their move inside, low post, a little floater, and the key that one, too strong off the backboard, and the Clippers going on a run of their own right now. Dribbles past the half-court logo and Montrezl Harrell. Harrell at the right elbow. Harrell being guarded by one here, right baseline with the basketball. Double team setup. He swings it back over into the hands of Lou Williams. Williams makes his move, right baseline. Puts up the shot. This one is up. And this one is good. Actually, that was Montrezl Harrell got the shot. He got it to fall. And he'll go to the free throw line as well as Harrell got the pass from Lou Williams and put it off the backboard up and in for 2. 7-point game. It wasn't too long ago when the score was 24-9 and the Heat take a timeout. What an adjustment here by Doc Rivers. As Miami started out hot and the Clippers now preventing the 3 ball from dropping down and allowing Miami to go inside, and they're struggling right now shooting the ball inside the low post. So we're going to go right on break. We'll be back here in just a matter of moments, everybody. Don't forget, hit the like, hit the subscribe as we are on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube, also on the Sports Dish over on Sportscaster. So yeah, right now in this break, if you guys enjoyed NFL and football, feel free to tune into my football play-by-play channel. I'll be covering the Super Bowl for my next live stream over there in the Final Yard Football channel. That's called Final Yard Football on YouTube. That is my separate channel for NFL football play-by-play. So yeah, right now we're just on break. Scoreboard update. Celtics trying to run away with this one against the Orlando Magic tonight. Celtics were getting crushed early on. They lead the Magic 82-75 to score with the last 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Kemba Walker had 27 points. He has been held scoreless in the third quarter here. Just going to get up the box score and see who in the world is scoring for the Celtics in this third quarter. This is interesting, Gordon Hayward, that would be. Hayward now bumps up his total to 19. 12 by Daniel Tyson. Getting into action for a little bit of it will be Grant Williams. Williams, 2 3-point shots for the Celtics right now. Every point counts for the Celtics in that game as they lead by 7 against the Orlando Magic tonight. Halftime, Raptors lead the Knicks 56-53 to score in that game. Kyle Lowry with 12 for the Raptors. And the Grizzlies lead the Pistons 82-77. Jaren Jackson Jr. with 24 points tonight for the Memphis Grizzlies. We'll update you guys throughout the scores constantly throughout the NBA tonight. Other games going on. Rockets lead the Timberwolves 39-29. Nuggets lead the Pelicans 39-28. And Thunder leading the Hawks tonight 37-30. Also, Kings lead the Bulls 31-24. So those are a bunch of scores of what's going on throughout the NBA tonight as we're back to action. Miami gets the inbound and they score right up and in off the backboard with a quick jumper. 1:45 left to go in the first quarter. Dribble drive inside. Clippers now with the basketball. They have it at the left baseline. Lou Williams swings it back out to the left wing. Clippers take a three. This one's off the back iron. No good and goes all the way to the top of the backboard and that will go out of play. So the Heat will get the basketball back in the inbound off the missed three-point shot by the Clippers. 1:38 left to go in the first quarter. If you guys are new to the stream, make sure to smash the like down below. Hit the subscribe button as well as I call play-by-play basketball action here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. If you guys are new to the channel, let me know in the chat who you're rooting for in this game. If you're a Clippers fan, if you're a Heat fan, let me know. So back to action. Miami, left baseline dribble. Dribble drive inside, and they lose control of it. They get it back, though. Dish it all the way to the top of the key. Heat take a three. No good. Oh! They forget to box out, and going in right there, low post with a layup is Myers Leonard as he was not boxed out, and he goes in there and lays it up in for two. 28-17 to score. Clippers with the basketball, and we get a reach-in foul committed by the Heat. Stops the clock with 1:09 left to go on the clock. Foul committed by Miami. That's going to be Waiters for the Heat. This is Dion Waiters. He is back for the Heat, it looks like. Wow. Vaughn putting here in the chat, a coach punches a player in the head during a hockey game on the bench during the game. Yeah, well, that coach will be fired off the team. He won't be allowed to coach for like a long time there. 1:09 left to go in the first quarter. Lou Williams going to the free throw line now. He's got a career high this season, assists per game. Lou Williams with his first shot. This one's up and good. Oop. This one is up and good. Second shot is good as well. 27-19 to score. 1 minute left to play in the first quarter. Heat with the basketball. Nice feed inside. Oh, they missed the slam dunk with a two-handed jam. Rebounded by Montrezl Harrell, the Clippers. Clippers get the basketball. Dribbles past the half-court logo. Puts the ball into the hands of Lou Williams. Williams at the left wing. Goes inside. Floater in the key. This one's up. This one is good by Lou. 28-21 now is the score. 43 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Heat with the basketball. They have it with Hero. Swings it over to the right wing. Waiters with the ball. Dishes this one over to the right corner. This three is up. This one no good, off the mark by James Johnson. Rebounded by the Clippers. And another foul picked up from behind. They're going to say by Meyer. Yeah, they're going to pick up the foul. This time Kelly Olynyk is the one who picks up the foul by Miami. Stops the clock with 32 seconds on the court. Man, Kelly Olynyk looks so different from when I saw him playing the Celtics back in the day. I remember he had like the long hair back in the day for Kelly Olynyk. He's got in a bun tonight for Kelly Olynyk. I remember the game. It was against the Wizards. They took on John Wall and the Wizards back in the playoffs, and he got super duper hot during that game. First shot, this one's up. This one is good at the Clippers at the free throw line. 28-22 is the score. Montrezl Harrell shooting his second one at the free throw line. 6-point game with 32 seconds left to go in the first quarter. If you guys are new to the channel, drop the like, hit the subscribe. Let me know in the chat below who you're rooting for in this game tonight. If you're a Heat fan, if you're a Clippers fan, let me know down in the chat below. Harrell misses the free throw. The ball pinwheels around and gets tipped out of bounds with 31 seconds left to go before the end of the first quarter. And the refs will say the Heat last touched it. So Ronnie Magruder will be the inbound passer for the Clippers. He swings it out to the left wing. Catch and shoot three. This one's up. No good, off the back iron. Oh, offensive rebounds. Low post Magruder. Magruder, though, stepped out of bounds with the basketball at the baseline, and the ball will go back to the Heat. So Miami will get it back. 27 seconds left to go in the first. They dribble past the half-court logo. Tyler Hero with the basketball. Makes his move now at the left wing as he has it. Hero with 15 seconds left to go in the first quarter at the edge of the Miami logo. Dribbling towards his left for the rookie here. Hero from Kentucky. Swings up the shot. This one's up. This one's good off the backboard for two right there by Hero. 8-point game. 30-22, 6 seconds remaining here before half. Lou Williams swings it over to the right wing. They make their move inside. Jerome Robinson loses control of the basketball in a full court heave right here at the buzzer. No good, but that was awfully close by the Heat as they missed a full court shot. But wow, that went off the top of the backboard. Had the distance though on that for sure with the power as we go to the end of the first quarter. This one 30-22 the score. Clippers were able to dig out of a pretty massive hole that they had early on in the first quarter. They were trailing 24-9 early on, and they ended up cutting that deficit to about 5 points, but now they trail by 8 at the end of one. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to drop the like, hit the subscribe here, and we'll be back right after these messages on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube, also on Sportscaster as well. So yeah, right now we're just on break, taking a look at leading scores of the game right now, since we're going to move to the second quarter in a little bit. 8 points leading the way, the rookie from Kentucky, Tyler Herro. He's got 8 so far for him. He's 2 for 5 from downtown. 6 points all by Duncan Robinson, Jimmy Butler, and Bam Adebayo for the Miami Heat. For the Clippers, the leading scorer tonight looks like this. 5 points by Kawhi Leonard, he's got 5, and Landry Shamet has got 5 points as well. So those are the leading scorers so far in this game. Scoreboard update. Let's see what's going on here with the scoreboard update. Grizzlies lead the Pistons 87-81 in that game. Jaren Jackson Jr. with 24 points. Celtics, Kemba Walker's got 32. Celtics lead 90-79, largest lead of the game just moments ago against the Orlando Magic to end the fourth quarter. All that Deuce, I appreciate it, my man. Great to turn the volume down and let sound sharp. I appreciate it. Always for everybody being here. A big part of the channel as we keep on growing and growing. We're almost at 900, everyone. Let's see if we can get there tonight. That'd be awesome. Kings lead the Bulls 35-33. Thunder up against the Hawks 45-34. Rockets lead the Timberwolves 46-42. And the Nuggets lead the Pelicans so far 43-46 for Zion Williamson's second career game. I'm going to get you guys those score updates for Zion. First check of Zion here tonight. We'll get you guys the scoreboard updates of that. Let's see what we got here. Zion with 7 points. No three-point shots, but do you guys hear like how insane Zion was in the fourth quarter, by the way, against San Antonio 2 nights ago? That was insane. 4 for 4 from behind the arc. 17 points in the fourth quarter. He ended with 22 total for Zion. Tonight he's got 7 so far against the Denver Nuggets as they are playing each other right now in the second quarter. 8:28 left to go in the second. Zion with 7 points and a rebound. 3 for 4 from the floor by Zion. I'll be covering Zion's third game, by the way. Celtics versus Pelicans Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern time. Feel free to join me here for that stream if you guys would like. We're going to get ready for the second quarter right in a couple moments, everyone, as right now we're just on break, and we'll go right back to action in just a matter of moments. If anybody's new here on the channel, drop the like, hit the subscribe. So yeah, this game tonight taking place on Miami's home court. The Heat surpassing expectations big time. Doing it with a lot of youngsters on this team. Duncan Robinson, the rookie Tyler Herro, also the first-year player Kendrick Nunn. Kendrick Nunn not playing today as he is injured, but these 3 players surpassing expectations big time. Jimmy Butler, according to D. Wade, he is the absolute perfect fit in a uniform for the Miami Heat to be the leader of this team. And right now, Jimmy Butler is averaging 20 points per game, leading the team in scoring so far this season. Tyler Herro, the leading scorer right now for the Heat, he's got 8. Hey, welcome on the channel. Shanti, welcome in here. A Heat fan. Thanks so much for stopping by. 11:50 left to go in the second quarter as we start out quarter number 2. Miami with the basketball. They take a 3. This one's up. This one is good. Starts out just like that for the Heat, draining down the triple. Clippers trail by 11 right now as LA has the basketball. They take it at the top of the key with Lou Williams, swings it over to the left wing into the hands of McGruder. Pass low post as the Clippers jamming it down for 2. And JaMychal Green also got fouled from behind. So Green gets fouled from behind. He'll go to the free throw line and shoot the and one. All that Deuce putting out. Zion was great. He was surprised. So many players rushed back. Yeah, I was honestly shocked by his total too. Somebody asked me on Wednesday night before the game, over-under if Zion was going to score 10 points. I put the under. I thought he wouldn't be playing that many minutes as we had witnessed there for Zion. I thought he'd be on like a severe minute restriction with only like 8 to 10 minutes, but he pulled in way more than that. Heat with the basketball, right wing perimeter. They're up by 8. They take a deep 2. This one is up. This one is good. They're going to roll the 3. Wow, that was close, yeah. It's tough to see if his foot was on the line, but Miami able to get that shot to fall right there. Down for the triple. Yeah, that one was from 3. That is Dion Waiters, by the way, as well. His first game of the season, number 11 for the Miami Heat. So Dion Waiters at the free throw line, shooting the and one as he was fouled, missed it at the free throw line. Rebound Clippers. 11-10 left to go in the second quarter. If you guys are new to the channel, drop the like, hit the subscribe. Clippers with the basketball, swings it, low post, they kick it back outside, left corner 3. This one's up, no good, off the mark by McGruder, rebounded by the Heat. Miami with the basketball, Tyler Hero at the left wing, makes his move, left baseline dribble here by Hero, floats up the shot, this one's up, back iron, no good, tipped around in the key, and rebounded by the Clippers. Clippers 3-on-2 fast break transition here for LA. They go with a fadeaway, left double jumper, no good, off the mark, rebounded Miami. Heat with the basketball. Moving it inside, Myers, or back over to Kelly Olynyk. Olynyk tried to go for the 3-point shot, got interfered with, an Olynyk will shoot 3 at the free throw line now. 10:36 left to go in the second quarter in this one, and the Heat lead by 11. So here's Kelly Olynyk at the free throw line, shooting 3 shots. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to spike the like, hit the subscribe as I call play-by-play. By the way, Purdue beat Wisconsin tonight in college basketball. 70-51 was the final score. First shot by Olynyk. This one is up. This one is good. It's a 12-point lead by the Heat. Shot number 2 at the free throw line. He was fouled from behind the 3-point arc. This shot is good as well. As Olynyk perfect 2 for 2 at the line to start out during this trip. He'll have a third opportunity here at the free throw line. Shot number 3, Kelly Olynyk. This one is up. This one is good. Makes all 3 free throws at the free throw line. Heat lead at 39-25. 10:30 left to go in the second quarter. Clippers with the basketball. Dribbles past the half-court logo. They have the right wing with Jerome Robinson. Robinson swings it over top of the key into the hands of Harrell. Harrell now. Pass inside, and we get a reach and foul committed by the Heat. Stops the clock on the court. Let's see, Wisconsin versus Nebraska. I'll check out that score. Wisconsin played Purdue. That's what happened there. And Purdue won. So Purdue won today. Purdue basketball, yeah, they won pretty comfortably for Purdue today. 70-51 was the score. So Purdue beat Wisconsin today in college basketball. (39-26) is the score as the Clippers went to the free throw line. They got the free throw. They also get the basketball back in the inbounds. They have it at the right wing of the perimeter. Swings it over to the left wing. That's a 3 taken by the Clippers. This one's up. This one is good. As Shamet hits it, and it's a 10-point game. 39-29 to score with 10 minutes left to go in the second quarter. Step back, deep 2, right baseline. This one off the mark, though. No good by the Heat. Rebounded by the Clippers. LA dribbles past the half-court logo. Montrezl Harrell. Now into the hands of Lou Williams. Dribble drive, low post. Got it blocked from behind, though, by the Heat. And here goes Miami. In the fast break transition now for the Heat. Now they leave it at the left wing to Olynyk, and the ball gets stolen away here. Harrell, one man to beat, going all the way to the rim, and he lays it up and in right there. Off the backboard for 2 and puts this one to a single-digit game. 39-31 the score, 9:35 left to go in the second quarter in this game tonight. Make sure to drop the like, hit the subscribe if you guys are new. Yes, Waiters is on the court. So he is on the court right here for the Miami Heat as we're going to get to break now in the game. Timeout taken on the court right now. But Dion Waiters into the game for the Miami Heat, getting his first ever action of the season for Dion Waiters off the bench. 4 minutes, 6 points so far. 6 points and a rebound by Dion Waiters for this game for the Miami Heat. So currently we're just on break. 8-point lead by Miami with 9:36 left remaining. Let's see here. So Dion Waiters hasn't played a game since April 10th of 2019, and he is back on the court. So welcome in, Joji Arsenio. Welcome on the channel. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for stopping by here. As Joji is excited about Dion Waiters and that the Heat finally gave him a chance tonight. It's always a feel-good story, and this is Dion Waiters' big moment that he's able to unleash there on the court tonight, and that's awesome. Great feeling that he is back and he was able to get some points early on off the bench. Scoreboard update right now since we're on break. We'll go over the scoreboard update. Grizzlies lead the Pistons 94-88. Celtics up against the Magic. 8 minutes left to play. 95-86 the score. Kemba Walker with 35 tonight, carrying the Celtics, trying to get a victory at Orlando tonight. In the Magic City, Raptors lead it 67-63 to score, with 6:50 left to go in the third. Kings up against the Bulls 40-33. It looks like all the away teams are winning tonight. Rockets up against the Timberwolves. Rockets also on the road 50-45. Nuggets on the road leading the Pelicans 57-47. Zion Williamson, 9 points so far for New Orleans. 4 for 5 from the floor by Zion tonight. He's also got himself a steal and a rebound, plus 7 on the court at the moment for the Zion count. Other games tonight here in the NBA. Spurs lead the Suns 21-15. So there's a scoreboard updates for you guys right now, as we'll get right back into action here in just a couple moments. Oh, that's awesome. Old Head Deuce got super fast internet today. 400 MBS. That's awesome. Wow, that's great. Welcome on the channel. I appreciate it. Joji out in Wyoming. Wow, so you're like the first ever person out in Wyoming. This is awesome. Welcome to the channel here, Elijah. You guys have been awesome tonight. Make sure, guys, drop the like, hit the subscribe. Let's see if we can get to 15 likes here before halftime on the channel. I call play-by-play of basketball, NBA playoffs, college basketball, March Madness tournament, all here on the stream on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Tomorrow I do plan on being back 6 o'clock. If any of you guys enjoy college basketball, I'll be back tomorrow with Kentucky versus Texas Tech. And then on Sunday, I'll be back with Celtics versus Pelicans at 6 o'clock. I am from Massachusetts, by the way. I'm a Celtics fan, by the way, but I stream as many teams as possible here, NBA and college basketball. First ever stream of the Heat this season, but I love doing the Heat in the Summer League. Tyler Hero was one of my favorite players to do during the Summer League. Elijah from Illinois, welcome on the channel. If you're a college basketball fan out in Illinois, you must be proud about how the Fighting Illini have been doing this season. Miami goes inside the low post. They put up the shot. That one's up and in for 2. 41-31 the score. We're back to action. Clippers with the basketball. Swings it over to the free throw circle. Back outside. Now to the left wing to Shamit. Shamit pass as they go with a floater on the key. This one is up, and this one is good, and that shot will count for 2 by JaMychal Green. Back to an 8-point game, 41-33. Hey, welcome on the channel, my man Uncle Pizzle, 1:56 a.m. Love the dedication. No problem that you're late, man. Anytime that you're around, feel free to stop by, guys. Whenever you're around here on the channel. Happy birthday, though. Your daughter's 19th birthday. Awesome for Uncle Pizzle. I wish your daughter a happy 19th birthday. Couldn't wait to get home for some basketball. Well, here you have it right now on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. 8:48 left to go in the second quarter. That was a kicked ball violation on the court. So the Heat will get the basketball back here. 41-33 is the score. Heat inbounded. They have it at the top of the key. James Johnson swings it over to the left elbow. Adebayo hands this one off. They take a 3. This one is up. No good off the left wing 3 by Duncan Robinson. Rattled out. Rebounded by the Clippers. Clippers with the ball. Right wing perimeter now. Double team. They swing it over to the left wing into the hands of McGruder. Passes left corner. They take a jumper. This one's off the mark. Offensive rebound though. Clippers put it up. And that one is in for 2 off the backboard by JaMychal Green. Back-to-back buckets puts it to a 6-point game. 41-35. 8:20 left to go in the second quarter. They dish it outside. Robinson takes a 3. This one, money. Duncan Robinson, the youngster, dropping down the triple. It's 44-35 to score with 8:05 left remaining before halftime. Clippers have it. If you guys are new, make sure to drop the like, hit the subscribe as I call play-by-play basketball action here in Behind the Arc Basketball. Shamit lobbing it over the top in the two-handed jam at the left baseline, and the alley-oop goes to Montrezl Harrell for 2 by the Clippers. Got a entertaining game here. Clippers hanging on, but they're trailing by 7. As the Clippers are hanging in there. Heat with the basketball. Shot fake. Dishing this one over to the left wing. Now to the top of the key. Robinson puts the ball now back outside. As it goes into the hands of Adebayo. Making their move. Dribble drive low post. Try to put up the floater with Olynyk. The shot got blocked though and rebounded by the Clippers. Clippers with the basketball going the other way. Oh, nice movement inside. Oh, what a better block by the Heat. But the Clippers get it back. They take a 3. This one's up. This one's off the mark. No good by Green. Rebounded by the Heat, I believe. And we get a whistle and a foul, too. I think rebounding foul by the Clippers. So we get a stoppage in time here on the court. About 7... Let's see here what we got on the court left to go before half. We got around 7 minutes left to go before halftime. So Elijah from Illinois, welcome Elijah, welcome Joji on the channel for the first time tonight. I appreciate it, you two, for stopping by here. 7:18 left remaining before half, 44-37 the score. What kind of coach will I be? Well, not a coach that you had explained earlier what they do in the chat, but yeah, I feel like I would be like a pretty good coach if I had to coach someday. Like really patient, able to like work with the team and just make them better and improve on the team. That jumper, no good at the left wing, gets rebounded by the Clippers. They have it at the free throw circle. Oh, nasty spin move going inside right there for the Clippers, and they laid up and in for two off the backboard by Harrell. 44-39, 5-point lead by the Heat. They have it at the right wing. Top of the key, they make their move inside. Duncan Robinson tries to go up for the shot. He does on the left-handed layup. It counts off the backboard. It counts for two. 46-39, guys. 6.5 left to go before half. Top of the key now into the hands of Harrell for the Clippers. Swings it over to the right wing. They take a three. This one's up. This one no good off the mark. Back iron by JaMychal Green. Rebound Miami. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the like down below. Hit the subscribe. Welcome in here. Robert Tucker, I appreciate it. Thanks so much for stopping by right now as the Heat get their shot blocked. Low post with 6 minutes left to go, and it's going the other way. Clippers with the basketball. They have it at the left wing. Swings it over to Harrell. Bounce pass. Low post, turnaround jumper. JaMychal Green. This one's up. This one is good. 46-41, 5-point ball game with under 6 left to go. You must be great if you had 2 Hall of Famers name in there. As that low post, they get it to fall. Jimmy Butler up and in off the backboard for 2 as that one will count. 7-point game, 5:46 left to go before half. Hey, welcome in, Robert. I appreciate it for being a part here on the stream. He's a diehard Heat fan here. Fort Lauderdale. He is out of awesome. Thanks so much for joining me on the stream. I appreciate it. Yes, I am really shocked by the Heat this season. They have surpassed expectations big time right now that they are performing like this. A lot of young talent on this team for sure. Kendrick Young, first season for Miami. He's been awesome so far this year for Kendrick Nunn. Tyler Hero, you guys drafted a complete gem, by the way, with Tyler Hero. Hit it right on the nail there with Tyler Hero in the draft. First shot, no good. It was a miss at the free throw line by the Heat. 5:46 left to go in the second quarter. Yes, listen to all that juice. If any of you guys are new to the channel, make sure to drop the like, hit the subscribe. I call play-by-play here basketball, NBA, college basketball, March Madness tournament, all on the stream on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Second shot, that one's up. That one is good by Jimmy Butler at the free throw line. 8-point lead now by the Heat, 49-41. Clippers with the basketball, dribbles past the half-court logo. Top of the key with Harrell. Harrell now makes his move to the right elbow, swings it into the hands of JaMychal Green. Now passes it to the top of the key. Robinson feeds this one low post. Harrell goes for the jumper, floating around, no good. Tipped and rebounded by Jimmy Butler. And we had a lot of contact right there, and Butler is down on the ground. Oh no. Let's see here. Is Butler okay or what? Yikes. That's not good. I saw Patrick McCaw, by the way, for the Raptors on Wednesday night. That was not good. And that looked like it was contact with the head. I wonder if they're going to assess any technicals here to the Clippers. They might. Yikes. Jimmy Butler, guys, is down on the ground for the Heat. That's not good at all. Your best player by far in the team. Going up for the rebounds. It looks like a lot of contact there. It was Montrezl Harrell from behind going up for the rebound alongside Butler. Just a lot of contact on it, and Butler just got whacked in the head right there. Oh, man, that's not good. I saw Patrick McCaw, the Raptors, by the way, on Wednesday night. I called that game. Raptors 76ers was the last game I called, and that was ugly. Butler now down on the ground. Oh, gosh. Okay, so right now we're on the commercial break. Old Head Deuce putting out, he would be Rex Ryan. That's too funny. So right now, commercial break. Make sure to drop the like, hit the subscribe, everybody. Thanks so much for stopping by, everyone, tonight as I call play-by-play of basketball action. We're on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube here on the channel. Also live over on Sportscaster as well. Right now, Tyler Hero, 12 points, leading the Heat in scoring so far tonight for Tyler Hero. Jimmy Butler with 9 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. And the Clippers, with 11 points, leading scorer off the bench, JaMychal Green, and 9 points by Montrezl Harrell so far for the Clippers. So that's the numbers. Kawhi with only 5 points, 2 for 9 from the floor so far by Kawhi in this one. So currently we're just on this commercial break. Scoreboard update right now, since I'll update you guys on it. Tie game 101-101. Grizzlies versus Pistons. 7 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Tie game. Celtics up by 7 against the Magic. 98-91. 8 minutes left remaining in the fourth quarter. Kemba Walker with 35. Raptors up against the Knicks. 73-71. Those are a couple scores going on throughout the NBA. Feel free to let me know who you're rooting for in the chat down below as well. If anybody would like a shout out here in the chat, somebody did earlier, feel free to let me know that as well. I'll gladly do that for you guys also. But right now we're just on a break and we'll get back to action here hopefully. Prayers out to Jimmy Butler that it's nothing severe, but he was going up with a rebound, battling with Montrezl Harrell, the Clippers, on it, and looked like Harrell might have whacked him right with the elbow at the face areas. Butler was down in the courts before we went to break, being attended by the medical staff, what appeared to be a hit to the face there by Montrezl Harrell to Jimmy Butler. So we'll get back to action in a couple of moments, everyone, on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. I'm just going to see if there's any other news that surfaced here about anything trending on Twitter with Jimmy Butler since we're on break to see his status, but never a good sign when you have your best player on the team by far going up for a rebound. I saw that with Patrick McCaw, by the way. He was bleeding from the face. He had to go out of the game for the Raptors with a facial contusion. Yeah, so Jimmy Butler is down. I don't know what area got hit on. I don't know if it was his eye area, but he was down in the last play for the Heat. Yeah, it looks like he got poked in the eye. So that's what it looks like as I was looking at the replay just moments ago. Jimmy Butler got poked in the eye going up for the rebound. Oof. There was somebody else in there. Myers Leonard was also in there. Butler was behind Harrell going up for the rebound. Leonard was there too. Maybe, I don't even know. I don't even think it was Harrell actually. Taking a look at the replay, Butler is fine. So Jimmy Butler now up and walking. He is fine. All he did was get poked in the eye. Might have been Myers Leonard. Leonard's hand coming in late there. As it was Butler from behind, Leonard right in the front, and Harrell in between going up for the rebound. 5:24 left remaining in the second quarter. Make sure to hit the like, hit the subscribe as we're back to action. Bounce pass over to Leonard. Swings it over. Underneath the basket, they tried to go for the alley-oop. It wasn't even close, and going the other way by the Clippers. Clippers get the steal with the basketball. Past the half-court logo for LA. They have it now at the free throw circle. Passes over to the right corner. This three is taken. This one is up. This one is good by JaMychal Green. It's a 5-point game. 49-44 to score. Under 5 left remaining before halftime. Heat with the basketball. They have it top of the key. Jimmy Butler moving now to the left elbow. Dribble drive inside. Floats up the shot. This one, money. Off the backboard. It is up. It is good for 2. 51-44. Make sure to hit the like, hit the subscribe, everybody, as I call play-by-play of basketball tonight on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Clippers have it. Left wing perimeter. Shamet. Shamet here with the ball. Looking to pass it. Swings it over. Top of the key. Harrell. Harrell now at the left elbow. Hand off to Kawhi. Kawhi swings this one over to Harrell. Backdoor cut and feed. Two-handed slam by Montrezl Harrell. 51-46 the score. 4:20 left to go before half. Got a good one tonight. Montrezl Harrell, 5 for 6 from the floor. 11 points so far for him for the Clippers. Heat with the basketball. Swings it over top of the key. Shot fake. Making their move inside. Robinson. Swings this one. Oh, tearing it down for the Heat with a two-handed jam. Bam Adebayo going floating up high right there. And Bam slamming, jamming down for the two-handed jam. That was nice. Nice pass in the key by Duncan Robinson. Let Bam do it himself right there into the lane, and he just jams it down, soaring right over there, over the top. 53-46 is the score. Make sure to drop the like, hit the subscribe here. Adebayo at the free throw line. This shot's up. This shot's good for Miami. It's back to an 8-point lead for the Heat. 4 minutes left to go. Adebayo having one hell of a dunk right there. That's going to be on the Sports Center top 10, I bet you. That was an awesome dunk by Adebayo. He's got 11. Clippers with the basketball, right wing perimeter. They swing it inside. That ball stolen away. Duncan Robinson with a steal, got numbers. Going to float this one up. Oh, just bad pass. Just a little bit too high to his teammate. Robinson floats it up, and it goes behind and out of bounds, intended for Derek Jones to the baseline. And the Heat turn it over with 3:45 left to go on the clock. Clippers with the basketball, they inbound it. Take it past the half-court logo now. Into the hands of Zubac. Zubac, right elbow, passes this one off. They take a three. This one is up. This one is money from behind the arc by the Clippers. Great game tonight here. 3:30 left to go in the second quarter. Shamet hits the three-point shot. The Heat take a three of their own. This one is up. No good. Off the back iron by Myers Leonard. Rebound Clippers. Clippers now with the basketball. Kawhi dribbles right wing. Swings it back over to the left corner. Open man takes the three. He is got it. Knocking it down. It's Patrick Patterson. Oh, man, we got ourselves a game now. Closest game that we have had in a long time. 54-52 as we approach the 3-minute mark. Left to go before halftime. Heat have the basketball at the left elbow. Swings it back to the right wing. Catch and shoot Robinson. Up in the air. Duncan is good from behind the arc. 57-52 now. 5-point game with another 3 left to go before half. Kawhi, dribble drive inside. Floats it up. His shot gets blocked, but a blocking foul called low post to Miami. And Kawhi draws the foul. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. 2:46 left to go. We'll go right back in here to the chat. Let's see here. Joe G putting out believes the Celtics will be the only hurdle that the Heat needs to overcome to have a chance to, to have a chance against the West there. Oh, for the Celtics to be the only hurdle for the Clippers, do you mean? Or for the Heat? Because it would be against the East if it was for the Heat. I think it's for the East, actually, she's putting, because he puts, somehow the feeling that Giannis will choke playoff time. I'm a Celtics fan, by the way. It's going to be interesting, that is for sure. Kudos to you guys that's Miami Heat fans, because you guys have surpassed expectations big time this season, and a whole ton of talent on the roster, like young talent here. And that jumper is good in the key by the Heat. It goes up and in for 2. 2:30 left to go in the second quarter before halftime. How many Celtics made the All-Stars right now? They just named the starter, so it's Kemba Walker at the moment. We're going to have to wait to see if Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown makes it on a later night. Rob putting here, Heat played well without Butler. Definitely agree how Hero reminds him a lot of Ray Allen. I love Tyler Hero, watching him this season. I watched him a whole lot at Kentucky too, and man, in the summer league, he has done great. What a great addition. You guys are so lucky. Coming from a Celtics fan myself, Celtics were one spot drafting behind. They took Romeo Langford in the draft, and you guys for the Heat took Tyler Hero at 13, and you guys got an absolute gem there with Tyler Hero. First shot up and good at the free throw line by the Clippers. Second one, this one is up, and this one is good as well. 59-56 to score. Hey, welcome in Behind the Arc fan. What is good, my man? Thanks so much for stopping by on the channel. Heat with the basketball. 2:15 left to go before half. They have it at the right wing. Duncan Robinson feeds this one over to the right baseline now. Swings over to the left baseline. Low post. Nice pass, and they jam it down right there for the two-handed jam by Myers Leonard. 61-56 is the score with 2 minutes left to go before half. Drop the like, hit the subscribe as I call play-by-play here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Zubac going inside the low post, and he puts up the jumper. He gets to the fall right over Leonard for 2. 3-point ball game. Heat with the basketball. They take a 3. Oh, this one's deep. Jacking it up. No good. Top of the key ball. Pinwheels around. Oh, nice effort. Adebayo grabs the rebound, swings it inside over to Leonard, gets picked off and intercepted though by the Clippers. Clippers, 2-on-1 fast break, going in, reverse-handed layup off the pass from Kawhi. It is good. Jerome Robinson lays it up and in a 1-point game. 61-60 right now. What happened to Jimmy Butler is that he got poked in the eye trying to go up for a rebound. It was him, Myers Leonard, his teammate, and also Montrezl Harrell of the Clippers in there going up for the rebound. He got poked in the eye, but he is okay. Jimmy Butler is still playing in this game. Oh, that ball stolen away right there from behind by JaMychal Green. 1 man to beat. Clippers got the ball taken away from behind, and the Heat get fouled on the dribble drive. Low post stops the clock with a minute left to go. 1:04 left to go in the second quarter. 1-point game for sure. What should Vaughn eat tomorrow? Well, you can't have pizza because you're not going away, I guess. You should maybe have like a sandwich or something. I don't know, some type of sandwich there. Some PB&J for you. All that Deuce has got a good one. Pastrami burrito with chili cheese, sour cream on the side. That's a great meal option plan right there. I won't take the blue wrench down from you just for that. Yes, I heard about that behind New York fans. So yeah, Golden State dealed Willie Cauley-Stein over to the Mavericks today for a second round draft pick. So no more now. So no more Dwight Powell for the rest of the season with a torn Achilles for the Mavericks earlier this week. So Willie Cauley-Stein got traded away there. They needed a big man, and they finally got somebody who can produce off the bench if needed for the Mavericks now. Yes, listen to all that Deuce. I call play-by-play here on the stream. Make sure to hit the like, hit the subscribe here as I call play-by-play of action behind New York basketball on YouTube. Ooh, who do I think's the biggest surprise out in the West this season? I would say, biggest surprise, well, I'm going to say Oklahoma City, actually. OKC, I did not expect OKC to even be close to, like, playoffs this year, and they are almost, like, overtaking Houston, I think. I think they're either a 7 seed trying to go for a 6 right now for OKC, but they, honestly, I thought that they'd be at the very back of the conference. Also, Memphis. Memphis has been doing really well this season. I say for a big disappointment, I would go with the Trailblazers. Portland this year is basically just disappointing for Portland this year. This shot's up. This shot is good as the Heat hit both of them at the free throw line with a minute left to go. 63-60. Clippers will get the basketball back. They can tie it up with a 3. We'll see what they can do. They take it past the half-court logo. Kawhi at the left wing swings it back out. That's a 3 taken. This one is up. This one is good. Shamit Money from the top of the key ties this thing up at 63. Got herself a good game for sure. Yeah, Patrick put in a couple minutes ago. Clippers keeping it close. This is a great game for sure. They were down 24-9 to start out this game, by the way. Heat dribble drive, baseline. Oh, going inside. Missed the slam dunk. They get it back, and that's a blocking foul from behind with 38 seconds left to go by the Clippers. So 2 shots coming up at the free throw line by Miami. Fried rice with Uncle John's chicken. So lit. Joe G putting here in the chat. All those meal plans sound good. Yeah, Suns were really good this season. To start out, they were like on a hot streak. They just couldn't maintain it though. They got on like a massive losing streak. First shot, this one, Miami's at the free throw line. That shot is up. That shot is good by Adebayo at the free throw line. They lead it by 1, 64-63. What happens if I get soap in my nose? I don't know. It's probably not good if I get soap in my nose. You don't want that to happen. You also don't want to put soap in the microwave and see what happens there. You don't want to try that at home. Second shot, that one's up. That one is good. 65-63 is the score. Make sure to drop the like, hit the subscribe. As I call it play-by-play here. 36 seconds left to go before halftime. Clippers with the basketball. Lou Williams, left elbow as he passes it back out. They take a 3. This one's up. No good by Kawhi, and the 3-point shot hits the rim short. Rebounded by Miami. Heat with the ball now. 23 seconds left to go before halftime. They dribble past the half-court logo for Miami with the basketball into the hands of Adebayo. They have it now with 8 seconds left to go on the shot clock. They're going to take a 3. This one is up. This one is an air ball. Miami tried to save it, though, but it goes out. Touch the baseline first with 8 seconds left to go in the game. So Clippers will inbound the basketball right now. Last 8 seconds, they're going to have a couple players check into the game. Patrick Patterson coming in for the Clippers. Then we'll go into halftime. I'll go right back into the chat here during halftime. Yeah, Golden State for sure has been a huge disappointment. They relied basically on Steph Curry. And when you rely on just one player and he gets injured, it's just not a good way to just roll in with rookies there that haven't had any basketball experiences. We're at halftime right now. That's a floater and a key. The Clippers miss it. So 65-63 is the score after the end of the first half. Now we're at halftime, everybody. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the like down below. Hit the subscribe button as well as I call play-by-play here. We're on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube, calling play-by-play tonight. Also live on Sportscaster. Let's see what we got here. Portland, yes. Yeah, true. Trailblazers decimated by injury this year for Portland's. Yeah, oh, awesome. So behind the arc fan with a score update. Celtics beat the Magic 109-98. Wow, what a good win by the Celtics tonight. Saying that Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown were not playing for the Celtics tonight, and they were able to beat the Heat. That is a huge win tonight by the Celtics for sure. So yeah, if you guys enjoy what I do, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I call play-by-play of basketball action and behind the arc basketball on YouTube. I call play-by-play of the NBA playoffs, March Madness tournament, college basketball, all here on the channel. Yes, Golden State's been decimated by injury too. Klay Thompson got injured in the NBA Finals. Then KD went to Brooklyn, and Steph Curry got injured like the first week of the season against the Phoenix Suns. And then after that, it was basically like a lot of rookies in that lineup. Jordan Poole, Kai Bowman, Eric Paschall, a bunch of rookies that have zero basketball experience until they were first inserted into the lineup there this year for Golden State. Oh, wow, that's cool. So Old Head Deuce's grandma used to make soap. That's fascinating. I've always been like interested to see how to like make like certain products. That's so cool. Awesome. Alright, looks like Kemba Walker ends up with 37 points tonight for the Celtics. They beat the Magic 109-98 the final. Hayward with 22. Daniel Tice with 16. And by the way, that was without Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown tonight. Do I think that Tom Brady's going to retire? I don't believe so. I heard right after the game he says that he still plans to play. I feel like he's going to be a Patriot still next year. All the other media analysts think that he's going to be playing elsewhere. He'll play for the Chargers, or he'll play for like another market team, or for the Dolphins, Chargers, Raiders. I'm not buying that at all. I see him as a Patriot once again. I don't think Tom is gonna sign a contract there with like another team or so. I think it's gonna be the Patriots. I think he'll be back next season. It seems like he has no plans to retire. So right now we're just on break, everybody. Leading scorer tonight, Landry Shamet of the LA Clippers with 16. 11 by JaMychal Green and Montrezl Harrell. Kawhi is struggling in this one by Kawhi tonight. 2 for 11 from the floor. Only 7 points by Kawhi so far in this game. 0 for 3 from downtown tonight. For the Miami Heat, leading scorer tonight in this one, the rookie from Kentucky, Tyler Hero. 14 points. Knocked down 2 3-point shots, 6 for 12 from the floor by Hero tonight. 13 points by Bam Adebayo. Had one massive slam dunk right there in the lane off a nice pass by Duncan Robinson. Robinson credited for 4 assists. Duncan Robinson 9 points so far as we are at halftime. 9 by Jimmy Butler in this game. Butler 9 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds so far in tonight's action. Yeah, Ashanti putting out here, Celtics need an athletic 7-foot-tall, defensive-minded big man, then they will be a title contender, in his opinion. Yes, that has definitely been the big talk, is who in the world will the Celtics sign right there as a big man they need. I feel like all they need basically is somebody who can come in, grab rebounds, play good defense, and be able to help the team with all the little stuff, especially like the bench scoring. I know Davis Bertans of the Washington Wizards. He's been tied a little bit to the Celtics here with trade rumors. That could be an interesting one because they do need that scoring to have like a deep scoring roster. So the Celtics don't really have that off the bench. They don't really have that big of a deep scoring roster. Oh man, taking a look at the Zion Williamson highlights. And he goes for the left baseline alley-oop jam. That looks sick right there. That started off the game. That was the first bucket, by the way. An alley-oop over to Zion. Zion scores inside as well. Zion, another dribble drive into the lane. And I'll be back next game, by the way. It's on ESPN, so I'll be able to cover it since it's on national TV. That's Celtics-Pelicans, 6 o'clock Sunday. I'll be out for most of the day on Sunday, but I'll be back before that 6 o'clock game. Celtics-Pelicans, next game, Sunday night. For the stream. Actually, the next stream will be tomorrow. If you guys are college basketball fans, feel free to join me back. Texas Tech versus Kentucky tomorrow for college basketball. Oh my gosh, yes. Vaughn putting here 6 more months until the Summer Olympics. It's crazy how we just had, it felt like we just had the Olympics, like the Winter Olympics, and now we got the Summer Olympics. Crazy how time just flies. Let's see here. Zion Williamson tonight as the Nuggets lead the Pelicans in the third quarter. 9 minutes left to go in the third. 68-61 is the score. Zion, he is leading all scorers right now for the Pelicans. 13 points. By the way, he is doing it in only 12 minutes. 6 for 7 from the floor. Yes, some big college games indeed tomorrow. Old Head Juice is putting out. I'll update you guys with the college games for tomorrow. By the way, there's one tonight, big college basketball game. Marquette leading number 13 Butler. 12-9 is the score. That game just tipped off with about 14 minutes left to go in the first half. A lot of good games tomorrow. SEC Big 12 Challenge tomorrow for college basketball. The biggest games headlining tomorrow's slate will be number 3 Kansas hosting Tennessee. The first game back for Kansas since the suspensions, the 2-game suspension of David McCormick and the 12-game suspension of Silvio De Sousa off the huge KU versus K-State brawl back on Tuesday night. So Kansas in the first game back to action after the massive fight that happened between the in-state rivals K-State and Kansas back on Tuesday night. Other games going on. Big one in the A-10. Tomorrow, number 7 Dayton taking on Richmond on the road for the Richmond Flyers. On the road for Dayton as they travel over to Richmond. Richmond isn't that bad. 15-4 overall, 5-1 in the A-10. A-10 looking like they could be a multiple 3-bid conference this year for March Madness. The biggest game of them all, though, goes to this one for college tomorrow. Number 15 Kentucky taking on number 18 Texas Tech. I'll be calling the game tomorrow night, by the way. 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 Central. Kentucky versus Texas Tech. Average ticket price of that game is like $396, I believe. And that's going to be a huge matchup for the SEC Big 12 Challenge. Also, other big matchups tomorrow. Number 1 Baylor. Okay, their number 1 streak be shut down tomorrow as they take on Florida on the road for Baylor at Gainesville at Florida as the Baylor Bears take on the Florida Gators at 8 p.m. Eastern Time tomorrow night. So those are the big games that I just went over for college basketball tomorrow. Some really good games in there. Let's see. We'll get right back over to the chat, everybody. Yeah, all that G's putting out. Patriots gonna keep him. He knows their playbook. Yeah, I feel like Tom's gonna be kept by the Patriots once again. The main reason why I feel like is because of OTAs. Tom the past couple of years, he hasn't shown up to OTAs in the offseason, whereas like if you're a quarterback of another like NFL team, you're not allowed to miss OTAs. You don't even know who the players are. You're not going into training camp unless you practice with these players in the spring, which Tom is able to get away with because he is Tom and he plays for the Patriots. But I just don't see him relearning a whole new playbook and going with a whole new different wide receiving core that he's never played with, that he has to play with a bunch of new head coaches there, a new offensive coordinator. They kept McDaniels for him, so that's another thing. McDaniels wasn't offered a Cleveland job, so he is back once again as offensive coordinator. The coaches haven't changed. It's just Joe Judge that goes over to the Giants. That's basically it. Robert putting out here, who would have a better crossover? Captain Crunch or Pillsbury Doughboy? Oh man, that's too funny. That's classic. We got some good stuff on the channel from like here and now, but that is just too funny there. That's a sweet question. You go, wow, that's awesome. Oh man, I'll put out there the Pillsbury Doughboy for that one. Oh man, that's too funny. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Alright, so right now we're just on a halftime break. We'll get back to this game in a little bit. Heat, by the way, they have led the entire game tonight. Clippers have not led tonight at all. They've tied, though, Miami. This game was tied up at 63. 65-69 is the score at halftime. The Heat led it early on by 15 points. They were leading 24-9 early on. The Clippers called a timeout. Then they got on a massive run and cut that 24-9 deficit, I believe, down to like 24-16 or so, and got right back in. That's too funny, though, Robert. Welcome to the channel, guys. All the new people here for the first time tonight. I appreciate it. Ashanti, Robert, we had a couple people earlier on the channel, and we'll get some more people once we get back here for the second half as well, since we're on halftime right now. But yeah, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to drop the like, hit the subscribe here. And we'll be back in a little bit. College basketball tonight, Marquette leading Butler 17-14. I've yet to cover a Big East game for college basketball. I am from the Northeast, though, from Massachusetts, down the road from Providence. Providence does play Villanova tomorrow. I'll be out though for tomorrow afternoon, so I can't cover any of the afternoon games until Kentucky versus Texas Tech later in the day. Zion Williamson tonight. That's a close game. He's got 15 right now for Zion. 15 points in 15 minutes. As I keep you guys tracked with a Zion count. 7 for 8 from the floor. He's got like the best shooting percentage out of like anybody right now in the NBA at the moment for like Zion. College basketball last night, a couple upsets in there. Indiana versus Michigan State. Indiana beat Michigan State 67-63. How about Oregon against USC? I wish that game was at 9. If it was, I probably would have streamed it for you guys. It wasn't, though. It was at 11 for some random reason. Usually they put on a lot of the Pac-12 games at 9 o'clock. They put that one late at 11 o'clock, which I couldn't stream it, though. Oregon beat USC 79-70. Game went into double overtime, by the way, between those two teams. But Oregon able to prevail. Zion. We're going to get a little bit of a taste at Zion. Zion takes on the Celtics on Sunday, 6 o'clock. And that game is nationally televised, too. I think they have a game on Super Bowl Sunday as well for the Pelicans also. They take on the Houston Rockets. I think that's right before the Super Bowl. So if I'm around on Super Bowl Sunday, like during the day, I'll plan to stream that one if I'm around. Not sure my schedule yet, though. They had like a bunch of national TV games. Like early slate of the year, they had a bunch for the Pelicans, and then Zion was injured, and they just flexed that one out. I was looking at the national TV games. A bunch of ESPN games still up for grabs there with the Warriors. Bet they're going to flex those out and put a bunch of other teams in the position to get some national TV games. Because Golden State still keeps like a bunch. Alright, so right now we're just on break. We're going to head right back to action here a couple moments from now as I call play-by-play and Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. We're also live on Sportscaster as well tonight, calling the play-by-play of this matchup. If anybody out there enjoys the NFL, I've got a separate channel. It's for football play-by-play. It's called Final Yard Football on YouTube. Feel free to take a look at that. I just posted that in the chat. Type in on YouTube in the search bar, Final Yard Football. You'll find my football play-by-play channel. It's a separate one from this one, as you guys are watching my basketball one right now. Oh, that's awesome. So Old Head Deuce went to the 1984 Olympics in LA. That's incredible. I would love to go to like an Olympic, like see like the Olympics being held someday. That's fantastic for you, man. By the way, I actually went to the Olympic Village of the 84 Olympics with Lake Placid. That was 2018, April of 2018. I went to the Olympic Village in Lake Placid, New York, and got to go inside the two arenas that they had. The one for 32, the one for 84, the Miracle on Ice Arena. You want... Oh, 84, yeah, 80 I meant. Is it 84 or 82? Let's see. It's one of those in the 80s for Lake Placid. Oh, 80. Yep, it was 80 for the winter. Oh, so they didn't hold it every 4 years. Yeah, interesting. Because 84 summer was in LA. So yeah, it was 80. So 80 and 32 were the arenas that I went to in Lake Placid. So Lake Placid held theirs in 80. By the way, Lake Placid has like a population of over 1,000 people. No way in the world they would be able to get the Winter Olympics there like anytime like soon, because it's just such a small population to do it. There's barely like anything around in the area as far as like lodging and stuff like that. Like everything is just going to the major cities nowadays. I remember all the Olympics though, dating all the way back I think to 2002. Salt Lake City was the first one I remembered with the Winter Olympics. Alright, here we have it. We're going to get back to action, everyone, for the third quarter. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the like, hit the subscribe here as I call play-by-play action on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. All that dudes back in maybe 8th or 9th grade during the time. That's awesome that you were able to experience that. Heat with the basketball. Jimmy Butler, bounce pass to the right elbow now into the hands of Adebayo. Miami has the basketball as they try to pass it back outside, and the ball gets stolen away. One man to beat, going in for the layup, and that one hits the rim short. No good by the Clippers. They get the offensive rebound. Zubac try to put it back outside. The ball gets tipped around to the key, and the Clippers do finally have it. They take the open three. This one is up. No good. Rattled up off the top of the key by Shamet. Rebound Heat. Miami here with the ball. 11:20 left to go in the third quarter. Butler making his move at the left elbow. Now he has at the left baseline for Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler passes this one over to Adebayo, swings it back out to the left corner perimeter. Butler, left baseline dribble, low post, turnaround, swings it over to his teammate, and that's going to be a foul. Foul picked up in the key by the Clippers. 2 shots going to the free throw line by Bam Adebayo. Stops the clock with 11:09 left to go in the third. Yes, LA is hosting the 2028 Summer Olympics. I remember when I was in college back in, I think it was 2014, 2015, Boston was in the conversation to host the 2024 Olympics, and then it completely got shut down. Like, they stopped the talk afterwards because, like, the traffic situation in Boston is an absolute nightmare. It's a nightmare getting into the city. Bam Adebayo fouled. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2 for the Miami Heat right now. 65-63 is the score. We just started out the third quarter of this one. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the like, hit the subscribe. I call play-by-play basketball action here as we are on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube tonight. I think the refs are taking a look at this foul to see if there was anything unnecessary during the foul. I think Bam Adebayo will just get 2 shots coming up at the free throw line, though. Alright, so here's Adebayo shooting 2 at the free throw line. He's played 18 minutes, got 13 points so far in this game. Perfect 3 for 3 at the line so far tonight by Bam. First shot by Adebayo. This one's up. This one is good. 66-63 to score. 11:09 left to go in the third quarter. We have shot number 2 coming up now at the free throw line. Vaughn's TV kept on crashing down during the 2016 Olympic Games. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that. That shot, no good. Rattled out. Rebounded by the Clippers. As we're through the first minute of the third quarter, Clippers take it past the half-court logo now. Shamet passes over to Kawhi. Kawhi at the top of the key. Double team. Swings it back over to Zubac. They float it inside. Backdoor cut. And that one goes up and in off the backboard by Patterson for 2. It's back to a 1-point game. Clippers have never led tonight. Heat with the basketball. Miami was leading this game early on by 15. 24-9 was the score. They have it at the left elbow. Into the hands of Adebayo. Handoff into the hands of Duncan Robinson. Swings it back over free throw circle. Adebayo. Adebayo handoff Robinson. Catch and shoot 3 off the pick and roll. Robinson money. Delivers that one off the triple. It's 69-65. 10:25 now left to go in the third quarter. Heat with the basketball. They have it top of the key. Zubac. Zubac swings it over to Kawhi. Kawhi at the right wing of the three-point perimeter. Try to dish it inside a little bit too wide right there if a shot. Zubac, and it goes out of bounds. And it's a turnover by the Clippers as the Heat will get it back on the clock. Vaughn remembers San Francisco trying to host the 2024 Summer Olympics. Yeah, there was a bunch of host cities in there for 24 for like the U.S. And none of them ended up getting it. Top of the free throw circle for the Heat. We have a reach and foul committed in the court by the Clippers. Stops the clock with 10:06 left to go in the third. Welcome everybody to the stream tonight. I appreciate it. Let's see if we can get to 20 plus likes tonight. That'd be awesome. Make sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe here as I call play-by-play tonight on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Heat with the basketball right elbow. Looking to pass it, they do. They pass it over to the right baseline. Now they make their move. Dribble drive inside. Floater in the key. And they get it to fall. Jimmy Butler. Too easy right there with a 2-point floater at the right elbow. 71-65 the score. 9:45 left to go in the third quarter. Clippers with the basketball at the top of the free throw circle. Into the hands of Shamet. And we have a foul on the court. Foul on the court picked up. Duncan Robinson with a reach in. Commits the foul. 9:44 left to go in the third quarter. Clippers will inbound this one at the left wing perimeter baseline. They do. They swing it over to Kawhi. Kawhi now makes his move at the right elbow. Kawhi guarded by Butler. Back in his way. Low post turnaround jumper. Free throw circle. It's up. It's good by Kawhi. Hits that one. It's a 4-point ball game here. 71-67 with under 9.5 left to go in the third quarter. Kawhi now with 9. He's gotten really cold in the first half. We'll see if he can turn on the Jets in the second. Adebayo has it top of the free throw circle. Bounce pass over to Butler. Butler. Right elbow now with the basketball. Jimmy buckets here. Swings it back out to Robinson. Robinson shot fake trying to clear some space. Takes the 3. This one is up. This one high arc. No good off the back iron. Rebounded defense by the Clippers. Clippers with the basketball. They have it at the right wing into the hands of Shamet. Swings it over to Kawhi. Kawhi, top of the key now for the Clippers. Trailing by 4. 8:55 left to go in the third. Swings it over. That's a 3. Taking it's up. It's good. Landry drills it down. Back to a 1-point game. Clippers have tied it a couple of times. They're also down by 1 by a couple of times in this game. They've never actually led tonight, though. 15-point lead by Miami early on. Miami loses control of the basketball in the key. Clippers steal it. Clippers now pass half court, right baseline. Dribble drive, Patterson, low post, swings it back out. Zubac with a floater in the key, no good, and rebounded defensively by Miami by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo dribbles past the half court circle. Uses it now with the basketball as he has it at the left elbow. Adebayo swings it back over to Tyler Hero, moving towards his left. Hero now, left elbow, makes his move inside. Floater in the key. Hero a little bit off the backboard. That one no good. Rebound Clippers. Clippers, 8:10 left to go in the third quarter. They have it top of the key. Kawhi. Kawhi looking to pass it. Swings it over to Patterson. Passes down with right corner jumper off the mark. He had it open. Missed the 3 though. Off the mark. No good by Maurice Harkless. Rebound Miami. Miami with the basketball. Tyler Hero, left wing 3-point perimeter. As he swings it back out on top, Leonard back over to Butler. Butler with the basketball. Feeds this one to the right corner. Heat with the basketball. Low post. Takes the jumper. A little floater off the mark by Adebayo. Offensive rebounds. It goes up and in. They're going to count it. Myers Leonard gets fouled. Leonard hits the shot off the backboard. That's good. He'll go to the free throw line to shoot the and one. Hey, welcome in, Christian Plays, my man. Welcome in. Thanks so much for stopping by once again on the channel. I appreciate it. 73-70, got a great game once again tonight here. Friday night games have always been a dandy as of late for the NBA. That's why ESPN puts on like the best games. And one coming up at the line here by Myers Leonard of the Miami Heat. They lead by 3. 7:40 left to go in the third quarter. This shot's up. Leonard drills it. 4-point ball game. If you guys are new on the channel, 25 people watching, make sure to drop the like, hit the subscribe here as I call play-by-play. Clippers with the ball, 7:30 left to go in the third. They take it past the half-court logo. Shamet now at the left wing, guarded by Hero. Shamet swings it over top of the key into the hands of Kawhi. Kawhi with the basketball, swings it back over to Patterson. Patterson takes a 3. This one is up, no good off the mark, and rebounded by Butler. Butler with the basketball, past the half-court logo, dribble drive, inside, splits the double team, tried to go over the reverse handle layup, lots of contact, no foul, rebound Clippers. Clippers now with the basketball, spin move, dish it back outside, Patterson takes a deep jumper, and that one goes down. They're going to say it's a 3-point shot from the right corner, it's good, 74-73, good game here with under 7 left to go in the third. Clippers top of the key, bounce pass to the right, Heat now with the basketball. They had it top of the key. Bounce pass, right elbow. Butler puts up the jumper. Gets it for Miami. Welcome on the channel, Henry Lave. I appreciate it. Hey. Welcome in. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it tonight. If you guys enjoy what I do, drop a like. Hit the sub here on the channel. We're almost at 900. As I call play-by-play of basketball here. NBA. NBA playoffs, March Madness tournament, college basketball, all on the channel. Next stream tomorrow, 6 p.m., Kentucky versus Texas Tech, college basketball, Celtics versus Pelicans on Sunday. Vaughn putting out here in the chat, Salt Lake City hosted 2002 Winter Olympics, which he was only a few weeks old at the time. That was the first actual Olympics that I remember there, watching on TV with Salt Lake City. Right now, we're on a break here. In the stream, 76-73 is the score on break right now. 6:40 left to go in the third. So yeah, I actually do remember that, but Vaughn, the Salt Lake City Olympics. That was my first one, and then after that was it was Torino. I think was '06, but I think it was Athens though, which was maybe '04 there. For '04, I do indeed remember '08 though, Beijing, 2010 Vancouver. London was 2012. Behind the Arc fan in the chat he wants Clippers to win so Celtics go up for third or second seed if Raptors lose to the Knicks, and looks like that could happen. Man, it's just tight right in between there for that number 2 seed. Celtics, Heat, and Raptors just going up for it right now here. And honestly, those two teams, Heat and Raptors, exceeding expectations big time throughout the season. Watch out for Philadelphia too if they can put all the pieces together. Philly has all the talent, it's just they've just been surprisingly not as good as people had hoped for this season. I had projected them to be the 2 seed behind Toronto. Alright, right now we're just on break. If you guys are new, hit the like, hit the subscribe here. Also, I call play-by-play over on my football channel. If any of you guys enjoy the NFL, it's called Final Yard Football on YouTube. Feel free to subscribe over to that channel. Search it up, as I just put that in the chat, Final Yard Football on YouTube. Christian in the chat, 2022 NFL Draft, he thinks at Ford Field. Interesting there. I'll take a look at that and see if I can find anything out since we're on break here. If there's a venue for that, for the location and dates. They even got it up for 2022. Let's see here. Okay, so interesting. They haven't even got a 2022 host city, but okay, so he's filling me in that he thinks that might be at Ford Field here. They actually don't even have a host city for 2022 just yet. Right now, we're just on break, everyone. Welcome into the stream, Henry Lavi. I appreciate it. Joji as well. Thanks so much for stopping by tonight. Joji thinks that Jimmy Butler should have been an all-star starter over Siakam. I do agree right there with you, Joji. Also, I feel like Ben Simmons, too, should have been in that category to be a starter. I would say Ben Simmons over Trae Young as well, even though, because the record this year for Atlanta has just been downright just at the very bottom of the conference. That's the only thing. Even though Trae Young's averaging like 29 right now for points per game. Dallas sends Isaiah Roby to Oklahoma for Justin Patton, and cash could be consideration there. Wow, interesting update right there behind the Arc fan. I appreciate it. So that must be really new. That must have just gone down while this game is going on, since I'm focusing on this game right now. We're back to action. Low post. Clippers put up the shot. No good. They get the offensive rebound. Zubac puts it off the backboard. No good. They got another offensive rebound. And Patterson, finally in the third offensive board, puts it up. Puts it in. It's a 1-point game as we're back to action. Drop the like. Hit the subscribe, everybody, as I call play-by-play. 6:10 left to go remaining here in the third quarter. Hey, welcome in my man Ryan, 893 subs. Yeah, guys, 7 more to 900. Make sure to smash the like, smash the subscribe down below here on the channel. Heat with the basketball, swings it over. Hero takes the 3. This one is up, no good. Hit the side rim. Oh, Miami tried to save it, though. Close, it goes out of bounds. 5:54 left to go in the third. The Heat led this game by 15 in the first quarter. 24-9 was the score. And by the way, the Clippers have never led this game. They have a chance to do so if they're able to get the next bucket. 5:50 left to go in the third quarter. Heat, Clippers will inbound the basketball. Welcome to the channel here, Iris Augustin. Thanks so much for stopping by. All Heat fans in the chat right now. Kawhi taking the top of the key 3. Kawhi money. Clippers lead it for the first time tonight, 78-76. Heat at home with the basketball. They can tie it up with a 2 right now. They can lead once again with a 3. Swing it back out to the left corner. Butler takes the 3. This one off the mark, no good, but Butler was fouled. Butler fouled on the shot. Oh, no. Is Butler down? He's able to get back up. Wow. Jimmy Butler able to get... Oh, goodness. Jimmy Butler limping after a lot of contact was made right there. I wasn't sure. I saw that knee for a moment. Butler... Oh, man, Butler limping right now. Butler went for the 3-point shot, left corner. He jacked it up, and he is limping, going over to the bench area right now. That's never something you want to see. Never at all. The team's best player. Hey, welcome in, my man, Worldwide West over on the channel. I appreciate it. If you guys enjoy NBA play-by-play there, Philadelphia 76ers, check out Worldwide West over on YouTube as well. He does awesome play-by-play as well, so check him out. That's not a good sign. Jimmy Butler right now checked out to the bench area. Kristen Please, not a Clippers fan, but supports Kawhi. You guys have been awesome here on the channel. Make sure to smash the like, everyone. Hit the subscribe right now. 5:31 left to go in the third in this one. It's where he took that jump shot where he just landed right there. Right on the front foot of his defender for the Clippers. As Butler was limping after that shot. We'll see if they do put him back in the court or if they're going to have him sit a little bit. 5:31 left to go. They're sorting this all out right now, what that shooting foul will be. Yeah, not the usual game tonight for Jimmy Butler at all. Tyler Hero's done great tonight. Duncan Robinson's had a couple big three-point shots as well in this one. Let's see here. Adebayo having a bigger, or pretty big point total for him. Butler, yeah, Butler's actually the leading scorer, though, at the moment. I appreciate the Worldwide West. You're the man. Thanks so much for stopping by, brother. I appreciate it. Definitely, guys, make sure to smash the like button here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. So, Butler coming back onto the court, taking his free throw shot to the line right now. First one's up. First one is good for Butler at the free throw line. 5:30 left to go in the third quarter. Tomorrow I'll be back to action if you guys enjoy college basketball. I do a mix of a little bit of both college and the NBA. Follow exclusively the March Madness tournament on the channel as well. Tomorrow night I'll be back 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Texas Tech versus Kentucky. Ranked top 25 matchup going down. Butler's second shot at the free throw line. This one is up and good. Ties it up at 78. And the third one, this is up, and this one is good. They take right back the lead. 79-78 to score. Jimmy Butler, 16 he's got so far. 5 for 10 from the floor, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Butler, after the shot, checks over towards the bench area. He get the ball in the inbound, and they turn it over. They had a dribble drive to the basket, just lost control of the basketball by the Heat with Tyler Hero as the ball was rolling around on the ground, and it found itself right underneath the basket at the baseline. Clippers will get it back. 5:29 left to go in the third. Iris likes Miami here. You guys are welcome to like any team. I call play-by-play of all different teams here on the channel. I'm a Celtics fan, by the way, myself, but I call play-by-play of all different teams. We called the 76ers, the 76ers Raptors game on Wednesday, the last NBA game. Clippers take a jumper right there. That's a three, right corner. They hit it. 81-79 the scores. We approach 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Shamet with 22 tonight, 6 for 9 from downtown. The Heat have it at the left elbow. Adebayo with the basketball as he's guarded by Zubac. Adebayo free throw circle, dribbling now with the basketball. Makes his move, right elbow, swings it back outside. Now they dribble and make their move. That one, jumper in the key, no good. Oh, big offensive rebounds going up for it, and they do. Relentless right there for the Heat. They tie it right back up at 81 apiece. 4:40 left remaining. Clippers with the basketball. The ball tipped up in air. Almost stolen. Miami had it, and they just touched it at the worst time right underneath the basket. If they had been able to corral that one without putting a fingertip on it to put it down at the baseline, would have gone back to them. Ball go right back over to the Clippers now. Swings it back out on top. 4:25 left to go in the third quarter. Clippers with the ball. Dribble drive inside Kawhi. Bounce pass and feed. Low post. They put this one up, and a foul right before. And it'll be 2 shots at the free throw line by the Clippers. Let's see here, right back in the chat. Yes, indeed, Patrick. This has been a great game tonight between these two teams. Indeed, Jimmy Butler, tough as nails. Jimmy gets poked in the eye, still plays. Jimmy is out there on the court as well. He got fouled a couple minutes ago. Jimmy is back out there on the court as well. He was the one who had that follow-up shot. just relentless there. Just first one missed, but was able to get the offensive rebound. Welcome back on the channel. I appreciate it. Wolf Martin, thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Clippers get the inbound, top of the key into the hands of Kawhi. Tied game up at 81, swings it back over left wing three. This one's up in the air, no good. Hits the back iron, and the ball was last touch, goes out of bounds to the baseline. And they say last touched by the... Is it going to be the Heat here? Lou Williams, or was it last touched by Lou Williams of the Clippers, or who? They're trying to sort this out right now. It's last touched by Miami, the refs say. So last touch by the Heat. Clippers will inbound it. Vaughn putting here next Saturday some good college basketball games. I'll take a look what we have on the schedule there, Vaughn. 81-81 Clippers get the inbound. 4:10 left to go in the third quarter. They dribble drive. Inside low post. Puts up the shot. It's good. Up and in for two by the Clippers. Great game. 4 minutes left remaining here in the third quarter. Make sure to smash the like, hit the subscribe as I call play-by-play basketball action. Miami with the basketball at the right wing, the three-point perimeter. Butler now at the top of the key. Swings it back over to the left wing into the hands of Leonard. Myers-Leonard, left baseline dribble, low post, reverse-handed. Goes up and in off the backboard by Myers for two. Ties it right back up at 83 apiece. 3:45 left to go in the third. Kawhi with the basketball past the half-court logo. Dribble, swings it over to the left wing. Now they pass it inside to Harrell. Harrell, left elbow, swings it back out to Kawhi. Kawhi, catch and shoot three. It's up, it's good. He is money. Right wing three, going down right there for the triple by Kawhi. It's 86-83. 3:25 remaining. .320 left to go. And we have a foul once again committed by the Clippers here. Stops the clock with 3:20. So yeah, I know Vaughn in the chat a couple moments ago here. Vaughn was pointing out next Saturday. I'm going to take a look at that schedule for you, Vaughn. Next Saturday, good college basketball games. Let's see what we got. That's February. Yeah, February 1st already. Next Saturday. Not tomorrow, but the following Saturday. Yeah, some good ones. 11 a.m. Xavier versus Seton Hall. We got shots coming up by Butler at the free throw line. I'll take two. Here, 86-83 is the score. First shot's up. First shot is good. Some good games next week. Michigan State, Wisconsin. Wisconsin's a bubble team that's hosting Michigan State. Texas Tech, Kansas. That's another good one. Florida State on the road against Virginia Tech. Next shot, this one's up. This one is good at the free throw line by Butler. Puts it back to a one-point ball game. 86-85. Kentucky against Auburn. That's going to be a good one. Duke against Syracuse. 3:15 left to go in the third quarter right now. Clippers have the basketball. Lou Williams at the right baseline. He swings it back out to the left wing. Kawhi, it's up. He takes a three, and Kawhi, money. Back-to-back three-point shots here by the NBA Finals MVP from last season. Clippers lead by 4. Their largest lead of the game. Kawhi with 13 this quarter. Now he has 20 points total in the game. Heat with the basketball. Top of the key. Duncan Robinson moving towards his left. Into the hands of Hero. Swings it back out. They take a three. This one is up. Off the mark. No good in the three-point shot, though, as that's a miss by James Johnson. Rebounded by the Clippers. If you guys are new, make sure to drop the like. Hit the sub here on the channel as I call play-by-play. Kawhi. Low post with the basketball, and he gets fouled. And Kawhi will shoot two at the free throw line. Kawhi taking over this game. 13 now in the third quarter from Kawhi. Back-to-back triples on the last two possessions here by the Claws. They lead it 89-85 right now as we are on stoppage in time as we are back to another break in the game. So right now we're on the break in the game. We'll update you guys. Leading scores tonight in this one. Leading the way for the Clippers, it's Landry Shamet. He's got 20. Kawhi now with, Shamet with 22. Kawhi with 20. Scores here for the Heat tonight. Miami leading the way. Jimmy Butler gets poked in the eye. Gets pretty hard foul. Has to shoot three at the free throw line. Makes them all. And Jimmy Butler's got 20 tonight in this game. Playing through the pain indeed tonight for the leader on this team. Dwayne Wade even coined it out that Jimmy Butler is absolutely a perfect fit for the Miami Heat. And this team, they've got such a bright future there with the young stars in this team. Tyler Hero, Kendrick Nunn, Duncan Robinson. This team right here with all the young studs they've got. They got a bright future with this team right here, right out in front of them for Miami. They've exceeded expectations big time so far this season. Currently number 2 in the Eastern Conference. 20 points by Butler, 14 by Hero and Adebayo so far tonight in this one. And 12 points by Duncan Robinson. Right now, we're just on break. 3 more likes away from 30 here. We also have 30-plus people watching. Make sure to drop the like, hit the sub here as I call play-by-play basketball action as we are on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Also, we're live over on Sportscaster as well, but feel free, guys, if any of you guys enjoy football play-by-play in the NFL, I'll be covering the Super Bowl over on my football channel. It's called Final Yard Football on YouTube. If anybody's new here to the channel, let me know down in the chat below who you're rooting for in this game. If you're a Heat fan, if you're a Clippers fan, let me know down in the chat below. Also, feel free to subscribe to this channel, hit the thumbs up and the like button. That's on this channel I cover play-by-play of basketball, a mix of all different teams, NBA, college basketball, March Madness tournament, NBA playoffs, all here on my channel. I'll be back tomorrow, college basketball, 6 p.m., Kentucky versus Texas Tech, Celtics versus Pelicans on Sunday at 6. Hey, welcome Griffin. Thanks so much for stopping by. He is new here. Welcome to the channel, first timer, as he is a Heat fan as well. Wondering if I am. I'm a Celtics fan, by the way. This is my first time covering play-by-play in Miami this year. I've covered the Clippers, I think, the 3rd time this season. But I cover all different types of NBA teams, all different types of college teams. Not only the Celtics do I cover. I'm from Massachusetts, by the way. I cover a bunch of teams here. So welcome on the channel, and thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yeah, I love what I'm seeing from Tyler Herro. I covered the Heat quite a bit in the Summer League, too. And you guys got a complete gem here with Tyler Herro. Took him one spot before the Celtics. Celtics picked up Romeo Langford, which everything hasn't really panned out this year for Langford. He was injured in the Summer League, injured for most of this year. Didn't really start playing until like last month or so for Romeo Langford. Is Texas, Vaughn putting here, is Texas back in the football for winning games for the Texas Longhorns? Vaughn's putting there. Yeah, I would say definitely so. They made it to a bowl game last year for Texas. They kept that game back in September close against LSU. Yeah, Sam Ehlinger should be back next year, I believe. That's a 3, taken left wing. It's off the mark, no good by the Clippers. We're back to action. 2:25 left to go. And it goes out of bounds. Tipped out of bounds, 3:26 left remaining. No, I did not cover the Mavericks versus Clippers on Tuesday. I was covering college. I covered Kentucky against Georgia and Duke versus Miami for college basketball this past Tuesday. Heat with the basketball. Welcome on the channel, though, Kurt Mello. Thanks so much for stopping by. Yeah, I remember Kurt Mello in a couple of my streams. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. 2 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. Bounce pass. Low post. They feed it right there. Low post, and the Clippers jamming it down for 2 by Montrezl Harrell. They got a 6-point lead. I believe this is their largest lead of the game right now. 1:57 left to go in the 3rd. Thoughts on the Heat trading for Bradley Beal? Dude, that would put them like right in as like a contender, basically. If they have like a scorer like Bradley Beal, wow. That would be insane to get, but I feel like it's not necessary though, as that's a full court outlet pass all the way to Harrell, misses the jumper, the key rebound by the Heat. Heat trail by 6, 1:30 left to go. Yeah, I feel like that's not necessary because you guys got a lot of good players that you'll be able to build up throughout like the years or so. Low post, Miami puts up the shot, no good off the mark though, too strong off the backboard, rebound Clippers. Clippers with the basketball. Kawhi top of the key. Swings it back out to the left corner. They take a 3. This one's up. This one is good by the Clippers. Knocking down another triple from behind the arc. Clippers are up now. It's a 9-point lead. 94-85. Largest lead tonight by LA. JaMychal Green with 14. Heat with the basketball, top of the key. We're almost at 900. 894. 6 more subs to 900. Top of the key. It's up. No good. Hits the front rim. Rebounded by the Clippers. Man, I love close games. The Heat just have been on a scoring drought like past 2 minutes. Kawhi with the basketball. Swings it back out to the left wing. Another 3. This one's up. Lou Williams hits it. Lou Williams, 6th man off the bench, drains down the triple, 12-point lead. If you're the Heat, you got to take a timeout here. I'm not liking this. Allowing the Clippers to get on a massive run. Another 3. Heat miss it. Top of the key, another missed 3. Like they were dropping down early on in the game with all those 3-point shots. 25 seconds left to go in the 3rd. They have it at the free throw circle. We get a whistle, a foul picked up. As that's a foul picked up at the free throw circle. Reaching foul committed by James Johnson of the Heat. Vaughn in the chat here. North Carolina will be a team to watch next season. College football. Yes, indeed. I know Vaughn's really high on Sam Howell next year. for college football. Sophomore quarterback he'll be next season. He was a freshman this year. 2 shots coming up at the free throw line. Kawhi, first shot. It's up. It's good. 98-85. Heat was leading this one. They were leading this game 24-9. 15-point lead early on in the first quarter. Looked like it got out of hands. And once again, another team who trails big time in the first quarter comes back and wins the game. Nothing new tonight in the NBA. Kawhi. This one is up. This one is good. Still time, though, to change that. But I'm talking about earlier today, Celtics were down by double digits against the Magic. I called the 76ers game versus the Raptors. Raptors were getting killed in that game early on. They came back and won it as well. 11 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Heat passes over right corner. This shot's up. No good. Hits the side rim and rebounded by the Clippers. Nothing able to fall from Miami here. They're on basically a 3-minute scoring drought right now. As that's another foul picked up by the Heat. Pick up another foul. And the Clippers will go to the free throw line. 4 seconds left to go in the third quarter. If you guys are new to the channel, drop the like, hit the subscribe here. We're 3 more likes away from 30 on the channel tonight. 6 more subs away from 900. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Kawhi back at the free throw line shooting 2. Kawhi's first shot. This one is up. This one is good. So since they have 100 points on the board, I'll move the scoreboard over to the left here to add in the triple digits. 100-85 is the score. And this game was a whole lot closer a couple moments ago. 101-85. The Clippers have just gone on a train here, runaway train here the past 3 minutes. Heat fling up the 3, right wing, it's off the mark, no good. And that is the end of the third quarter, 101-85. So 1 more quarter left to go in the books here on this one on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Hit the like, hit the subscribe if you guys enjoy basketball action here. Play-by-play, NBA playoffs, March Madness tournament, college basketball play-by-play. I do it all on the channel for you guys here. Usually the national televised stuff, whatever comes on ESPN or ABC, or for college comes on CBS or Fox. Welcome on the channel here, Kavan Kellum. Thanks so much for stopping by. New on the channel as well. Thank you guys so much, all the new people here for the first time coming by in the channel tonight as well. I appreciate it. So, Kavan putting out, will the Heat win the championship? I'll say probably not to that. I feel like there's still a young core there. I feel like they can probably get to... They'll probably get to the Eastern Conference semis, in my opinion, for Miami. Most likely. That's where I have them, but... I feel like Milwaukee's going to be too strong there. And also the Celtics. I feel like if the Celtics are all healthy there with the 2 J's and Kemba, I mean, that's going to be a tough matchup, I feel like, for a young Miami Heat core. But you guys in the chat here, Miami Heat fans, should be really, really proud of your team for sure. For how they've just exceeded expectations. Jimmy Butler, perfect fit. I see him being for the Heat. This team is just... with the young talent they have, it's going to be a bright future for this team for sure here. Especially Toronto, too. Toronto loses Kawhi, and guess what? They're right now number 3 in the conference for the Toronto Raptors. They've been able to hold up on their own. But these two teams, honestly, I thought they'd probably be Toronto, I thought they'd be probably number 7 in the conference. And the Heat will be number 6. And that is just, they both surpassed expectations big time this season. Carmelo putting out Myers Leonard unstoppable in the Mavericks game for him there for Myers Leonard. He hopes Dwight Powell will get well soon for sure. Just terrible. Torn Achilles out for the season there for Dwight Powell. That's too bad. Mavericks got Willie Cauley-Stein today from Golden State, so that's who they acquired today, by the way, from Golden State. So it's a big man they got. If you guys are new over on the channel, hit the like, hit the subscribe here. We're going to get to the fourth quarter in just a moment, everyone, as I call play-by-play of basketball on Behind the Arc Basketball YouTube. Vaughn in the chat, he is not comfortable on Virginia next season for football. Doesn't like Virginia's odds. Yeah, I feel like Virginia is going to be like Syracuse and drop down next year. Yo, Vaughn, how about Maryland? Like, I legit thought Maryland was like insane this season to start out. Both of their opponents, they beat Howard and Syracuse first 2 weeks in college football, and then after that, they were just terrible. Like, after that, they kept on dropping and dropping. They got destroyed like every single week after that, basically. Scoreboard update. What's going on in the NBA right now? We'll update you guys with the scores here tonight. games that went final earlier on. Celtics beat the Magic 109-98 and courtesy of Kemba Walker's 37 tonight, carrying the C's to victory. Raptors beat the Knicks tonight 118-112. Kyle Lowry ended with 26 points tonight for Toronto. Grizzlies beat the Pistons tonight 125-112 for a very young Memphis Grizzlies squad. Jaren Jackson 29 points tonight, leading his way from Memphis. Bucks in the afternoon game in Paris overseas. Milwaukee won against the Hornets 116-103. Giannis with a double-double, 30.16 rebounds. Suns beating the Spurs 67-62. And the Clippers up against the Heat now 101-85. As we get ready for the fourth quarter, Zion count in this game. Pelicans losing against the Nuggets 105-92, but Zion 15 points so far, 7 for 9 from the floor. As we get back to action, fourth quarter. In this one, 11:35 left to go. Heat with the basketball at the left wing. Duncan Robinson swings it back over to Kelly Olynyk. Dribble drive inside. Olynyk gets the ball taken away from his hands in his last touch by the Clippers out of bounds. So the Heat will get the basketball back. 11:28 left to go in the fourth quarter. 2.6 left to go on the shot clock. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to drop the like, hit the subscribe. Since I'm a Celtics fan, hard feelings towards Kyrie or no? The Celtics are doing much better without Kyrie. It's all about the leadership, so I could basically care less about Kyrie and him going to Brooklyn. That shot up, and that shot is good for 2 by the Heat, and the Clippers just turned it over. Offensive foul committed by the Clippers, so the Heat will get it back. But they're just performing so much better. The team chemistry is there with Kemba Walker. They're all happy together, playing as a team, and that's what it's about there. For basketball, to play together as a team, as a whole unit, and that is not what they did last year with Kyrie. It was a total blame process last year with Kyrie just blaming all the young players in the team. That jumper, 3-point shot missed by Duncan Robinson, hits the front rim. Rebound Clippers. 10:55 left to go in the fourth. Hey, welcome on Sportscaster, my man Alex. Thanks so much for stopping by from the DMV Sportsnet. Clippers take the shot, no good off the back iron. Rebound Heat. Miami with the basketball going inside right there, and that shot gets blocked. Shot gets blocked from behind, and welcome back Dion Waiters, by the way, from Miami. First game being played since, like, April of 2019, but his shot was blocked low post. They inbounded. Duncan Robinson feeds it over to the low post at the left elbow, and that is a whistle and a foul picked up. Reach-in committed by Montrezl Harrell, the Clippers, as he was working on Adebayo. 10:39 remaining. Welcome to the channel here. Coach Spotam, welcome on the channel right now. Spo for Caught. He puts here. Welcome guys over in the channel. Make sure to hit the like, hit the sub. If anybody's new out here on the channel, haven't already done so, let me know down in the chat below who you're rooting for in this game. If you're a Heat fan, if you're a Clippers fan, let me know down in the chat below. I call play-by-play here, different teams basically almost every night or so between the NBA and college basketball. Tomorrow will be college, Texas Tech versus Kentucky. I do basically the majority of whatever games are on national TV for the ranked games or so when I have a chance for college basketball. And then for the NBA, I usually do whatever games are on ESPN or on ABC or so. Tomorrow I'm going to take off Saturday night because I'm out for most of the day on Saturday 9 to 4:30. Just going to do that one game, Kentucky versus Texas Tech tomorrow. So no ABC game between the Lakers and the 76ers tomorrow. Hey, welcome in. Miami Canes all day. Used to be called Miami Canes Productions. Now it's Miami Canes all day. Welcome back. So we got this. Sorry to hear that, man. You got your channel deleted. Wish you the best of luck, of course, on your new channel, though. 10:39 left to go in the fourth quarter. 101-87 is the score. Carmelo Kemba, yep, greater over Kyrie and the Celtics, in my opinion, yes. You can see the leadership of Kemba Walker. They need a point guard like that, just like they had with IT. And it doesn't matter how skilled of a player you have. It's all about if you're a team player and if you're allowed to like share the basketball, allow other players to touch it, and just have a good time on the court and be able to make your team better at the same time, which is exactly what Kemba Walker does. And by the reason of that, they're going to have most likely 3 all-star players. Kemba's already been named the starter. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are waiting for their names to be called. Heat at the free throw line. First shot's up. First shot is good by Duncan Robinson at the free throw line. It's 101-88. 10:40 left to go, by the way, in the fourth quarter. But Kemba just making his team so much better. Like, I was looking at the whole roster. Basically, like, all the veterans have surpassed expectations this season, for sure, for the Celtics. Like, we weren't expecting, like, the production to be coming from, like, everybody here this season for the Celtics. But the main three, what a step Jaylen Brown has taken in the process. Indeed, the leadership of Kemba Walker is just it's just incredible. And I know his numbers have dipped quite a bit. Miami tried to go for the inbound, and we had a whistle on the inbound committed by the Heat, so the ball goes back to the Clippers here. But we got 10:40 left to go. Clippers get the inbounds. But Kemba's numbers have dipped a bit, but that's basically because he's not leading the entire team. And Tatum and Brown, both of their numbers, you have 3 players in the team that's averaging 20+ per game. Like, that's insane there. That 3 are most likely going to be an all-star, and Kemba already has been named a starter to the all-star lineup. That shot no good by Clippers, low post. Heat get the rebound. 10:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. Miami shoots the 3. It's up. It's good. They're getting right back in it. 10-point game. Off a big triple from the outside right there. Dion Waiters, as the crowd explodes by Waiters, finds himself with double-digit points. He's got 11. Clippers with the basketball. Waiters' first game, by the way, since, I think, April. Left elbow jumper. That one's up. That one's good by the Clippers. 103-91, 9:50 left remaining. Yeah, here and there I'm a big baseball fan. I don't really watch, like, that much baseball, though. I used to play baseball back in high school on my high school baseball team, as they swing it over to the right elbow. But I feel like the game has just totally changed. I don't really watch baseball that much anymore, but I'm a Boston sports fan for all 4 Boston sports teams. Unfortunately, it's a shame with what Alex Cora did and the whole cheating scandal there for the Boston Red Sox too. That's just unfortunate. But I feel like a whole bunch of teams I feel like could be like guilty of that as well. 103-91 the score. But that's awesome. Griffin is a big Cubs fan. That's awesome. Yeah, I went to college. I graduated college back in 2017, but when the Cubs won the World Series in 2016, one of my friends in college was a big Cubs fan, and he bought himself the Fly the W flag. First shot, the free throw line. Clippers at the line now with 9:30 left remaining. First shot's up. First shot's good. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit the like, hit the subscribe. We're almost up to 35 tonight. Almost up to 900 subs, by the way, in the channel, guys. Let's see if we can get me there before I end the stream tonight. I call play-by-play, different mix of games every day, usually. Either between NBA or college basketball, depending on the day. And then I do the NBA playoffs. Also, March Madness. Left corner jumper. Clippers put it up. Clippers hit it. They're going to hit it for a 3, they say. Looked like a 2 in my opinion. His foot might have been on the line, but they're going to roll a 3. Left baseline dribble, low post, dish it back outside. Robinson takes a 3. Right corner off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Harrell of the Clippers. They got a 16-point lead. LA with the basketball, and there 9 left to go in the fourth quarter. Floater in the key. This one is up. This one is good. I am shocked. I'm shocked tonight. I thought the Heat would be able to win this game. If I had to bet on this game, I would have won with Miami tonight on this one. And the Clippers, They were down by 15 early on, 24-9. Now they're leading it by 18. Wow, 109-91 as we move on to break. Let's see, right on Sportscaster, Alex putting out here, just finished his stream. Viewers was getting tanked, so he will be live streaming tomorrow. Awesome, man. Good luck tomorrow in your stream, by the way. Gotta go. Great stopping by. I appreciate it. Thanks so much for stopping by, Alex. And enjoy the rest of your night as well. Yes, indeed, Kurt Mello. So, Carmelo here. Shout out boss to his kids, Yervin and Uriel from the Philippines. Awesome. So Kurt Melo's kids here. Irvin and Uriel from the Philippines. Welcome to my stream and thanks so much for stopping by the way. Let's see here. I'm actually not sure who's coaching Eastern All-Star team. That's a good question. Let's see. I'll look it up for you and we can see if we have that yet. Griffin Pudding enjoying the stream first night on the channel and dropped a sub. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Griffin. If you guys enjoy college basketball, tomorrow night I'll be back. Texas Tech, Kentucky. I do a mix of like a bunch of teams there for college basketball. If any of you guys are a Florida State fan, by the way, I believe Florida State plays on Tuesday against Virginia. I do plan to do that stream. I know if you guys are from like the Florida area. So Florida State has had a great season so far. They're number 5 right now, too, in college basketball. let's see. Fred Vogel has been named for the Lakers. Get me anything on the Eastern Conference. I don't believe that there's eligible head coach of the team will be... Oh, okay. Eastern Conference's best record. So that would be Budenholzer then. So that would be Mike Budenholzer from Milwaukee then. He would be the Eastern Conference coach. So it goes by best record. So it would be Milwaukee most likely if they keep it up like they've been doing. Would I use bad language to my players? No, Vaughn. I would not do that. You don't want to have that for like youngsters or so, especially if you're coaching like Little League or something, or like 8U or 9U or 10U. You don't want to use bad language towards little kids like that. Yes, the Clippers just sort of took off. Indeed, Patrick. Man, it's just interesting. A lot of these games that I've called play-by-play, just like last week, Rockets versus Lakers. Rockets were up early on, and then they dropped the lead, and then the Lakers won the game after that. It's just quite interesting how the team who is usually led early on in the game that I've most of my streams this year, the team that's always up early, seems to be the one who always loses at the end. It's so weird. I appreciate it, Uncle Pizzle. You're the man. Thanks so much for stopping by once again. 3:19 a.m. London time. I appreciate the dedication on the channel for Uncle Pizzle. And enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you so much. Alright, here we have it. Back to action. Heat with the basketball now. As they dribble past the half-court logo. Clippers in an 8-0 run, by the way. Heat swing it over to the right elbow. Dribble drive inside Butler. Passing over to Leonard. Leonard, low post. Oh, nice pass. Left base on the Butler. Back over to Leonard. Takes the jumper. Got it. 2-point shot. That was a nifty pass right there by Jimmy Butler over to Leonard. Left baseline, the right elbow. 8:25 left to go in the fourth quarter. Still a little bit of time. Hey, welcome back, BKC. Welcome on the channel once again. Shout out from Korea. I appreciate it. It's a new year here. Wow, awesome. New year in Korea. Awesome. And keep it going. I appreciate it, BKC. Thanks so much for stopping by once again. We got a foul on the court. Low post, 8:17 as the clock is stopped here in the fourth quarter. If you guys are new, drop the like, hit the sub. What are the Eastern Conference standings? I'll get you guys the update of that. Milwaukee is number 1 in the East at the moment. See if I can just load this up for you guys right now. Going to get the Eastern standings up for everybody on the channel. And we'll go over that when I do have a second. 109-96 is the scores. A big 3-point shot goes down right there by the triple by Duncan Robinson. 7:55 left to go in the fourth quarter. Top of the key as Lou Williams dribbles towards his right now. Right baseline for Williams. Swings it back out on top. Harrell passes over to Kawhi. Kawhi with the basketball. Takes the 3. Up. Top of the key. No good. Hits the front rim. Rebound by the Heat. He can draw within 10 if they hit a 3. They have a left wing. Hand off here into the... They're going to take a 3. That one's off the mark, though. No good on a 3-point shot by Dion Waiters. Rebound Clippers. Clippers with the basketball. 7:30 left remaining. Dribble drive inside. Harrell. Low post. Too easy. Guarded by Kelly Olynyk. Blows right past him in the lane for 2. 111-96. 7:20 left to go. Heat with the basketball. So these are the Eastern Conference standings at the moment. Milwaukee Bucks leading the way. 40 wins and 36 losses. Milwaukee up 8 games by the Heat at the moment at 40 and 36. Heat at number 2, 31 and 13 at the moment. Toronto a half game behind them, 31 and 14. Celtics almost there as well, 30 and 14 for the Celtics in fourth. Pacers in fifth, 29 and 16. Tight in that group between Miami and all the way to the 76ers. 76ers in 6th, 29 and 17. So number 2 to number 6, really, really tight in that group between all those teams there from the 2 to 6. And then the 7's the Magic, 21-25, and the Nets at 18 and 25. 111-96, and the Heat put up the jumper. They score for 2. 6:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. Don't forget, hit the like, hit the sub. We're almost there. 897 on the channel. We'll see, Ryan, if we can get up to 900. If you guys haven't subbed yet, let's see if we can get up to 900 before I sign off. Harrell, dribble drive inside, floats up the shot, no good. Hit the front rim, rebound Heat. Tyler Hero passes it up the court now. Into the hands of Waiters. Back over to Hero. Hero left baseline dribble all the way to the hole. Oh, we got it blocked by the offensive rebounds by Miami. And they tried to go for the putback. We got a foul right before that called. 6:29 left to go on the clock as it will stop. And Tyler Hero goes to the free throw line to shoot 2. Yes, BKC is Korean indeed, Vaughn. So BKC is out from Korea. Who is 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15? Yeah, no problem, Christian. No problem. I'll update you guys on that as well. Detroit is number 9, 17, and 29. Number 10 is the Bulls, 17 and 30. Wizards are number 11. 12 is the Hornets, as Tyler Hero makes the second free throw at the line. Missed the first one, 111.99. 12 is the Charlotte Hornets. 13 is the Cavaliers. 14 the Knicks. And 15 is the Atlanta Hawks. Low post right there with that shot. That one is up. That one is good for 2 once again by the Clippers. Heat with the basketball. Left wing perimeter. We got a foul. Lots of contact. Is that Butler who's down right now at the basket? Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's Jimmy Butler who's down right now. Right underneath the hoop, bending down. Right underneath the hoop where they got the whole back padding there, the basketball hoop. Ouch. Yikes, man. He's just getting a total beating tonight. That's unfortunate. Hey, welcome into the channel here. Edrian, welcome onto the channel now. Shout out here in the Philippines. Welcome in. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it for his first night in the channel. 2 more subs away, guys, from 900. Thanks so much for the updates here, Ryan. Make sure to hit the like, hit the sub here, as I call play-by-play of basketball action as we're on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Right now, we're just on a break. Going to go scoreboard update for you guys right now. Update with everybody for the scoring of what is going on in college basketball first before the NBA. Marquette leading number 13 Butler, 46-39 is the score. Other games going on tonight. We'll go throughout the NBA. Thunder beat the Hawks tonight, 141-11. Thunder looking good. Danilo Gallinari, 25 points tonight for Oklahoma City. Rockets up against the Timberwolves, 127-119. Nuggets beat the Pelicans, 113-106. Pelicans 0-2 with Zion Williamson. They'll take on the Boston Celtics on Sunday. I should have play-by-play for that game. That game is on ESPN at 6 o'clock on Sunday. I do plan to cover that. Also, tomorrow at 6, I do plan to cover Kentucky versus Texas Tech for college basketball. The Zion count tonight, we'll update you guys with that here. Zion tonight, 15 points, 21 minutes, 7 for 9 on the court tonight with a block and a steal, 6 rebounds, 15 points by Zion. Right now, we're just on break. Going to get right back here to action in just a matter of moments. 1 more like away from 35. 1 more sub away from 900. Who's going to be the lucky 900 on the channel? Let me know down in the chat below. And thank you guys so much for stopping by, everybody. I appreciate it here. You guys have been awesome. I call play-by-play of basketball, NBA, college basketball, March Madness tournament, NBA playoffs, NBA Summer League, even all on this channel here on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. If anybody enjoys the NFL, feel free to check me out on my football channel. I'll be calling the Super Bowl separate channel, Final Yard Football. That is on YouTube. Search that up in the YouTube search bar if you guys would like. We're also streaming this game live over on Sportscaster, so if anybody is familiar to that platform, feel free to head over to Sportscaster if you guys would like. Taking a look at the numbers tonight, Kawhi, 26 points, 10 assists, got himself a double-double tonight. Landry Shamet with 22 points tonight for the Clippers. For the Heat, we got a ton of Heat fan here in the chat tonight. 20 points by Jimmy Butler. 15 points by Tyler Hero, 14 by Bam Adebayo, and 13 by Duncan Robinson. 15 off the bench tonight by Kelly Olynyk. 13 in his debut tonight in 2020 by Dion Waiters. Last game he played was back in April of 2019. Dion Waiters with double digits with 11 off the bench. So Zion, 21 minutes tonight. You got 18 against San Antonio. His numbers dropped, though, against a much better defensive team, though, in the Denver Nuggets. He'll take on another good defensive team, the Celtics, top 5 defense in the NBA, coming to town on Sunday. Celtics on a hot roll, winning 3 in a row. Lakers, Grizzlies. Tonight they were trailing against the Magic. No Jaylen Brown, no Jason Tatum. No problem for the Celtics. Kemba Walker dropping down 37. Heat with the basketball. They take a 3 after commercial break. This one's up, no good. As we have 5:50 left to go. Make sure to drop the like, drop the sub. Clippers with the basketball off the rebound. Kawhi, 26 points, 9 rebounds, 10 assists. Almost a triple-double tonight with one more board by Kawhi. They have it top of the key. Making their move inside Kawhi. With the basketball, Kawhi passes back to the top of the key, swings over to Lou Williams. Williams, the sixth man, shoots a three. No good off the front rim. Ball goes out of bounds. Stops the clock. 5:33 left remaining. 113.99. Yeah, I remember hearing about that Dion Waiters' whole fiasco, passing out on the plane to get suspended for that. Heat with the basketball top of the key. Handoff, Duncan Robinson swings it over to the left wing. Robinson back to Olynyk. Olynyk now over to Robinson. Goes into the lane, lays it up and in for two. Heat with triple digits. 12-point game, 113-101 is the score. Welcome in Iris, out in the Philippines. I appreciate Iris here in the Philippines. The Philippines is like a huge NBA crowd out here. You guys have been awesome here on the channel. I think Philippines is like the number 2 country behind the USA on the channel right now. 5 minutes even. Left to go. Left baseline dribble. Floats it up. The shot no good. The tip in. No good. They try to go for the offensive rebound. Where it goes. The ball finally pinwheels back to Miami. Miami trailing by 12. 4:50 left remaining here. Swings it a lot to the top of the key. Left wing. Dribble drive inside. Floating it up. It goes up and in off the backboard by the youngster Tyler Hero. Puts it to a 10-point game. Timeout on the court, 4:45 left to go. Drop the like, hit the sub here. One more to 900 on the channel tonight. Do I know Kai Soto? I actually don't know Kai Soto. But thanks so much for mentioning. Yeah, a lot of Philippines indeed in this chat. A lot of Philippines. This is awesome. We're growing the international portion on the channel here. We got a lot of Philippines in there in the Summer League too. What else we got? When I covered the Heat back in the Summer League, we got a bunch of people out from like Cuba in the channel too, as well. Cuba, Dominican Republic, Haiti is a big one. To the Bahamas, a lot of those like countries, the West Indies countries out there got like a lot of good following, and then even South America, Ecuador, I think Venezuela. A lot of Miami Heat fan out there in like Central South America. And also out to like the Caribbean islands. So right now we're just on a break here in this game, everyone. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate it tonight on the stream. You guys have been absolutely awesome here as we grow up the channel on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. I call play-by-play basketball of the NBA, March Madness Tournament, college basketball, all on the stream. It's a mix of teams, usually different each night, most likely. Whatever the national TV games are, I cover. Awesome, 900 subs. We are getting there, guys. This is awesome, everybody. 100 more away from 1K. We'll see how we do tomorrow with Texas Tech against Kentucky. This is awesome, and then we should have a big stream hopefully Sunday when they come back. Celtics versus Pelicans for Zion in this third game of the season. Kawhi with a basketball shot fake, right baseline, as he has the ball right now. Back in his way, low post. Kawhi with it, and that's going to be a reach and committed. 4.5 left to go on the clock as the Heat commit the reach-in with Duncan Robinson. Yes, basketball is big in Australia, too. Behind the Arc fan is out in Australia. Jimmy Butler being escorted now to, he's being escorted to the locker room now. So that's where he's being taken, as we just saw in the replay there for the Heat. 4:20 remaining. Clippers missed the shot, rebounded by Miami. Miami with the basketball. Robinson dribbling, gets tripped at the top of the key. And Shamet gets called for the foul for the Clippers. So stops the clock, 4:18 left to go. Awesome. We keep on growing here. Yes, 99 more to 1K, everybody. Make sure to smash the like, hit the sub. Let's keep on growing here on the channel, guys. This is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome tonight. You guys have been incredible. 4:18 left remaining here. Heat will inbound, trailing by 10. Imagine if they come back. This would put into overtime, put a whole new crowd here on the stream. That'd be insane. They have it right corner. Swings it out to the right wing. They float up a shot, and we get a foul committed once again. On the court now, Dion Waiters, Kelly Olynyk, Adebayo, Robinson, and Hero for the Heat. 4:12 left to go here in the fourth quarter. As they have it at the right wing of the three-point perimeter. Heat passing the basketball to the left wing. Tyler Hero. Step back three in the air. No good from the left corner. Rebounded by Kawhi. Kawhi here with the basketball. Takes it past the half-court logo. Dribble drive inside, floats up the shot. That one no good, hits the backboard. Tyler Hero has it now for Miami. Puts up a jumper. This one's up. Oh, air ball, no good. 3:43 left to go. Tyler Hero misses the triple right there. As it was just, he thought he got fouled, but it just hit the net short as he took it, and the ball goes back to the Clippers now. 10-point lead by LA. 3.5 left to go in the fourth quarter. They have it at the top of the key. Makes their move inside. Low post, and they jam it down right there for 2 at the left baseline, putting it home for the Clippers. 115-103, 12-point game, 3:20 remaining. Drop the leg, hit the sub here. Let's see if we can get to 40. Bounce pass. Low post for Miami. Backing their way inside the low post. Swings it back outside. They take a 3. This one is up. High arc on it. No good off the back iron. Rebound by the Clippers as we approach 3:09 left to go and a stoppage in time in the court. Favorite Australian player? Oh, man. I think, isn't Aaron Baines like Australian? I think he is. I know Bogut is. I would probably go with Aaron Baines there as far as like an Australian player. Basketball is catching on to Australia as of late. Oh, welcome back to the channel once again. HP for the win. Thanks so much for stopping by here. Basketball pretty big in Europe. Yes, it's huge. Serbia, it's gaining in Serbia. Serbia, Croatia, Czech Republic, out there, Lithuania. Basketball is gaining out in those countries right now. Not as much as soccer and football in Asia, especially China, and it's growing in India too, yes. Basketball just keeps on growing. It's those countries. Serbia is one of the biggest ones there as far as that. Yeah, Andrew Bogut too is from Australia. So right now we're just on break. 3:09 left to go in the fourth quarter. Drop the like, guys. Hit the sub here as I call play-by-play on the channel Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. If any of you guys enjoy NFL with football play-by-play, check out my football channel. It's called Final Yard Football on YouTube. I appreciate it, HP for the win. Thanks so much for stopping by once again. Yeah, I remember HP for the win. You guys have been awesome here on the channel. We keep on growing this play-by-play. Welcome back on, Mr. Ariel. Thanks for the stream from the Philippines. Welcome here on the channel, Mr. Ariel. Yeah, let me know, guys, down in the chat below who you like in this game, who you're rooting for as a fan, the Heat or the Clippers, who you're a fan of. Let me know where you're located out of, what country you're from or so. Even if you have a town or a city, let me know if you guys are new also. Feel free, if anybody wants a shout-out, I can do that for you. That jumper, no good in the key by the Clippers. Rebound Heat. 2:45. Left to go. Oh, wow. I actually did not know that. So, Ben Simmons is from Australia. Wow. Interesting there. So, I actually did not know that. They have it at the right corner, 3-point perimeter. That's a jumper. That one is up. That is deep, too, and it goes down for 2 right there by the... Oh, they're going to say 3. Wow, he got it for the 3. Right corner. That was a right corner 3 by Duncan Robinson. I thought his foot was on the line. Again, that was close, but they're going to say it's a 3. 115-106 to score. Basketball gaining in Cuba, too. It's gaining in a lot of the Latin American countries as well, but baseball is primarily the biggest sport. Right elbow jumper, no good by Kawhi. Offensive rebounds. Corralled in now by the Heat. Miami with the basketball. Top of the key. Duncan Robinson swings it over into the hands of Adebayo. Adebayo with under 2 left to go. Bam. Dribbles now at the free throw circle. Makes his move inside. Low post. Puts it up. And this shot is up and good off the backboard for 2. Yeah, Cuba, Panama, Venezuela, Mexico, Dominican Republic. That's where baseball is absolutely huge in those countries. 115-108 to score. Also, Curacao. It's pretty big for baseball there. Left elbow. With the ball into the hands now of Lou Williams. Takes the jumper. This one hits the rim. Short, no good. Rebound by the Heat. Heat trailing by 7. They need to drain down a couple of triples to get right back in it. They swing it back over to the left wing. Kelly Olynyk makes his move here inside. Low post Olynyk with the basketball. And we have a foul picked up on the court with 1:24 left to go. Foul picked up by the Clippers. Hey, welcome guys in the channel right now. Milla Ticket, thanks so much for stopping by. Clipper Nation, thanks so much here for being a part of the channel right now. If you guys are new, drop the like, hit the sub. I call play-by-play basketball action here. NBA playoffs, college basketball, March Madness tournament, all on this channel on Behind the Arc Basketball. Olynyk at the free throw line. First shot's up. First shot is good. They're hanging in now. 6-point game. 115-109. It's getting interesting. Okay, so interesting. Ben Simmons born in Melbourne, Australia. Wow, that's interesting there. Yeah, because he played college basketball at LSU. Second shot, that one's up, that one is good. Olynyk drills down both of them. 5-point ball game, 1:20 remaining, and the Heat getting on the run of themselves. 7-0 run, last minute 15. They won't quit in this game. It's been a great one. Lou Williams, bounce pass, top of the key, Kawhi. Kawhi guarded here by Waiters. Top of the key, takes a three over him. It's up, it's money. Kawhi here, draining down the triple with 1:06. It's back to an 8-point game. Kyrie, born in Australia too, but yeah, he lived in New Jersey, a few hours away from, wow, HP for the win lives. 1:03 left to go in this game. 118-110 is the score, everybody. This game was pretty good throughout most of it until the Clippers ended the third quarter on a gigantic run. I didn't think that the Heat would come back like this. It's an 8-point game. They were down 101-85 though at the end of the third. First shot the free throw line. This one's up. This one is good right there. As the Heat was fouled, they go to the free throw line to shoot two. First one was up and good. They'll have a second one in just a moment. I appreciate it. Charles Sanchez vlog. Welcome on the channel, my man. Thanks so much for stopping by. Drop the like, guys. Hit the sub. 4 more likes away from 40 likes on the channel. Thank you guys so much for getting me to 900. Next goal. 1K for subs. Second shot. That one's up. That one's good. 6-point game. Clippers with the basketball. Kawhi gets hot indeed towards the late stages of these games, and he has once again in this one. They have the basketball into the hands of Lou Williams. 50 seconds left to go. Clippers with the ball. They have it at the right elbow. Lou Williams at the right wing of the American Airlines Arena logo. Takes the jumper. That shot is blocked back over to Lou Williams with the ball. Takes it up. No good. Stolen away here by Miami. Miami transition. Takes a three. It's up. It is good. Money from behind the arc by the Heat. It makes it a 3-point game. Interesting here. 34 seconds left remaining. That Dion Waiters? Yup, it was Dion Waiters coming back for him, draining down the triple in his first game back of the season. Right there in transition, a 3-on-2. They take the right wing three off the steal, and Dion Waiters knocks down the 3-point shot. What a game. Make sure to drop the like, hit the sub here on the channel as I call play-by-play. This ain't done over yet. 101-85 at the end of the third quarter. Miami making a huge comeback here in the past last few minutes. What a block. Dion Waiters over Lou Williams. Got the basketball back. Williams tried to force up the shot before the shot clock expired. Couldn't get it. Adebayo passed it top of the key over to Waiters. 3-on-2 transition. Hits it down. Hey, by the way, guys, I've never ever called a buzzer beater before. Never in college or never in the NBA. This could be interesting if I was able to do one today. This has been quite the stream here. It never seemed like the Heat were in it throughout most of this fourth quarter until the past couple minutes. They are alive once again. This is the type of game we've got. It's been a great one tonight here, guys. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe here. We're almost up to 40 likes. Hit the thumbs up. Smash, smash, smash those thumbs up here down below. Let's see, Miller ticket on the chat here. Going to get right back to the chat. Joe G looking another overtime for this one. Miller ticket. Kawhi has to get a trip dub so he can hear Skip Bayless talk about it tomorrow. That's too funny. Kawhi, the best player in the league for HP there. In my opinion, he's like the best in the playoffs. Yep, he's got a triple-double tonight. Got it in the third. Let's see, I'm going to take a look. I'm pretty sure he just needed 1 rebound when I last checked. Yep, he's got a triple-double. 31 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists tonight by Kawhi. We're back to action. Clippers with the basketball. 10-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Shot clock down to 11, game clock down to 21. Dribble drive, low post with 19. They flip the shot, and the Clippers get fouled with 18 on the clock. So Clippers shooting 2 at the free throw line now. With 18.7 on the clock here. If you guys are new to the channel, spike the like here, hit the sub as I call play-by-play. Mr. Ariel praying for that overtime in this one. Kawhi going inside, a lot of contact right there. Dion Waiters picked up the foul. 2 shots coming up by Kawhi, triple-double. Whoa, really? It's Kawhi's first career triple-double? No way. Took it this long? Really? First shot's up, first shot's good by Kawhi. 119-115. 7th straight game, by the way, for Kawhi with 30-plus points in a row. Second shot by Kawhi at the free throw line. 18 seconds remaining. Nails that one. 5-point ball game. Heat with the basketball, 17 on the clock, past the half-court logo. Dribble drive inside. Oh, tearing it down right there with a two-handed jam with 13 left to go. They needed a two-clear path in the lane. They got it. Double team half-court trap, 9 seconds. Clippers with the basketball, and Kawhi gets right past the half-court trap and gets fouled with 8 seconds by Tyler Hero on the clock. They'll go back to the free throw line, 8.2 left to go on the clock. I'll put that in the chat for everybody since we all know how many seconds are left here. 8.2 seconds left to go. .2 seconds left. Clippers here at the free throw line. First shot's up. First shot is good by Kawhi. 4-point ball game once again. That would be cool if we had gone into overtime. We would have just kept on building it up and up, but Kawhi, perfect 10 for 10, just trying to ice it at the line here for Kawhi. What an incredible night, as he is getting the other one to fall at the free throw line. 122-117. Timeout taken on the court now by the Heat here with 8.2 left to go on the court. Make sure to drop the like, hit the sub here. Thanks so much, everybody. All the new people on the channel tonight, I appreciate it for stopping by. And a big thank you for everybody getting me to 900 tonight for the subscribers. If anybody enjoys NFL, I have a football play-by-play channel. We'll be calling the Super Bowl next week. It's called Final Yard Football. That is on YouTube. Take a look at that. Check that out when you guys have a chance. We have 8.2 seconds left, and I'll put here Miami basketball. So Miami will get the inbound once we get back after this timeout here. One timeout left by the Clippers. Heat with nothing left for timeout so far. 26 points all in the second half by Kawhi in this game. Just total domination by him in half number 2. 33 points tonight by Kawhi. Perfect at the free throw line tonight here by Kawhi in this game. He's a perfect 11 for 11, 33 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists in this one. Before I sign off in the video, everybody, make sure to drop the like, hit the subs here on the channel as I call play-by-play basketball and Behind the Arc basketball on YouTube. Tomorrow I do plan to be back, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, college basketball. I think it's number 18 Texas Tech hosting number 15 Kentucky tomorrow for college basketball. And Sunday I do plan to be back for Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans hosting the Boston Celtics, 6 o'clock over on ESPN for that game for the play-by-play. 8 seconds left to go. Heat will get the inbound. Sports Center with Scott Van Pelt tonight. Vaughn is wondering. I'll see here what we got. Let's see. Not until later. I think it's until midnight. Well, it's midnight where I am on the East Coast. So it's 9 p.m. Pacific time, Vaughn. I believe that's where it is. As the Heat get the ball stolen away from them, Clippers get the basketball back, and that is the ball game. That is it in the game as this time has expired. 122-117 is the final here, as that is the ball game tonight. Yeah, so I guess I just checked the ESPN schedule for you, Vaughn. Sports Center is not next. It's later tonight. 9 p.m. Pacific, midnight Eastern time. As it looks like it's going to be the X Games next over on ESPN. X Games Aspen, Day 2, freestyle skiing, and snowboarding. Interesting. That is interesting. That's what they have next on ESPN. They don't have another late night basketball game tonight, but this game has gone final. I'm going to update you guys with put this as final for you guys. Thanks so much, everybody, for joining me on the broadcast. I appreciate it tonight. Joe G putting out here, you're one of the clearest in-game live streamers that Joe G has ever watched. Keep it up. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for being a part here on the channel. I call play-by-play all different sorts of teams here for basketball, NBA, college basketball, with a focus on the March Madness tournament, basically. When we go into March, we'll be covering probably like 3 or 4 games a night for the tournament, most likely when they have it here. But I usually do a lot of double headers for college, usually one NBA game or so whenever there's not a good college game like tonight. College lacks on Fridays, so that's where the NBA is usually. I stream NBA games mostly Wednesday and Friday if there's good matchups. Welcome on the channel, though. Adrian Hagos, I appreciate it for stopping by here. You guys were awesome tonight. So, yep, Sports Center with Scott Van Pelt later on tonight for Yvonne. And Patrick, I appreciate it. Thanks again. Another good game. Yeah, indeed, this was a pretty good game. I'm shocked, though. If I had a bet on this one, I would have gone with the Heat to win the game. But, wow, what a comeback, though, by the Clippers. Kawhi just total takeover, though, in the second half in this one. So, thank you guys so much for joining by. We're going to end the stream here for tonight, everyone. And enjoy the rest of your weekend if the weekend hasn't started yet. If you're out in the Philippines, it's already Saturday, by the way, out there. But thank you guys so much, everybody out here. U.S., Philippines, Australia, Cuba, everybody here with the international nations. Thanks so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it here. And feel free anytime to tune in back here to Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Play-by-play coverage of NBA, college basketball, and the NBA playoffs all here on the channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. And before you go, hit the like, hit the sub as well. As this is it tonight. Enjoy the rest of your night, everybody, on Behind the Arc Basketball on YouTube. Signing off, everyone.